What is up, my friends? It's another match day here on Anfield Agenda, and the Reds travel to the Amex to take on Brighton in a massive game before the international break. This is a Super Sunday of real significance. Obviously, we've got Brighton-Liverpool taking place at 2 p.m, followed on by a massive game at the Emirates between Arsenal and Manchester City. We will be bringing you both games today, my friends. Obviously, the Reds game and a match reaction here. And then we're over the top of the league for the watch-along of Arsenal Man City. So, firstly, how we doing? We good? We all up nice and early today? I'm on my second coffee, so I'm almost human at this point. The team news is in. I will go through it momentarily. A slight surprise from what we thought. No Ryan Gravenberch in the starting 11 today for Liverpool. It is Harvey Elliott that Jurgen Klopp has decided to go with in the third midfield position. So, to go through the Liverpool team really quickly, it's Alisson Becker in goal, right back of Trent Alexander-Arnold, left back of Andy Robertson. Centre-back pairings today are Joe Matip and Virgil van Dijk, and then in midfield it's Alexis McAllister, Dominic Szoboszlai and Harvey Elliott. Up top, Lucho, Mohamed Salah, and through the centre, Darwin Núñez. That is your Liverpool starting 11. Brighton looks like this: Verbruggen, Julio, Dunk, March, João Pedro, Gross, Balera, Matoma, Aningra, Ferguson and Veltman. So, again, plenty of changes there. Brighton have their own injury concerns as well. So, fingers crossed we get the result. It's a big, big game today. Big game. Israel's in the house. How are we, my friend? I hope you're all safe and well. Canada deserves to start. I don't pick the team, pal. You know what I mean? I'm with you. I'm on board. We're together. But I don't pick the team, my friend. But I had a sneaky feeling. Did you, Connor, when we seen that Canada started on Thursday?
Yeah, I thought you might for all time now.
Connor Crosby's in the house with me today, my friend. So everybody say hello to Connor. Connor, say hello.
Hello, Connor.
There we go. It's never going to get old, that Connor. Never. I'm still on the coffee, so bear with me. Liz said, happy match day. Love you. Well, I'm a lovable fella, Liz. What can I say? Love you guys too. Thank you very much. Connor got me a porn calendar for my birthday. Okay, maybe it's not a porn calendar. Maybe it was a French Bulldog calendar. But either way, you know, there's some of you out there, you dirty fucks. Let's be honest. No, lads, look. Loved everybody in the chat, but let's not get into politics. You know, not today. It's not the channel, it's not the place, it's not the time for the conversation. So, again, I respect everyone's belief systems and want you all to be happy, safe and well. But let's just stick to the footy. You are the best. Call you. I need you. Hearts on fire. Connor's going, I'm only in the door and he's off already. Concerned about the right side with Matoma. I'm not saying that because if I say we're going to be grand, something will happen. So let's just say... let's focus. Let's be ready. It's a massive game. Matip not bad, but where is Canada? I don't know. But as you said, Matip not bad. On the bench today for Liverpool, by the way, Adrian obviously with no Queeving Kelleher. So basically, job number one today, at all costs, protect Alisson Becker. Then it's Joe Gomez, Endo, Canada, Chimikas, Gravenberch, Chambers, Doak and Kwanzaa. That is your Liverpool bench today. Obviously... no Cody Gakpo, he's out through injury. No Curtis Jones, he's out through suspension. No Diogo Jota, also out through suspension. 2-2 draw is what Messi the GOAT is saying. We do have a poll open in the chat for you guys, asking you quite simply, who's going to win? Is it going to be a Liverpool win, a Brighton win, or a draw? Have your say in the chat. Morning, beautiful. Woke up 30 seconds ago and we're already in here. Super excited for this game to watch the boys. Say hi to Connor for me. Colin says hi. Colin sent me a video yesterday of his man cave that him and his dad built down in their basement for watching games. Very jealous. Very jealous. Looks very relaxing. You know, sometimes you see a man cave and you think it looks too perfect and squeaky clean. This looked like it was an enjoyable space full of blankets and relaxing. So I was very jealous. And yes, as Ben says, or I don't know, it was Ben or Connor in the chat, Brighton do need to bounce back after getting a whooping 6-1 by Aston Villa. Obviously, they did a 2-2 draw away in the Europa, or not away, they did a 2-2 draw in the Europa League. I don't actually know if it was home or away. What do you think of Harvey starting ahead of Gravenberch? A little bit surprised, won't lie. I said to Connor, have you got the confirmed starting 11? And he said, yeah. I said, is it as we thought? And then he listed it. I was like, oh, interesting. Elliott instead of Gravenberch. I'm surprised because I thought Gravenberch's form would have carried them through, but I'm also absolutely fine. I mean, Harvey will do a grand job. Why is Elliot playing over Gravenberch or Endo? I mean, can we stop the hate that some of our boys get is mad. Do you know what I mean? The dude hasn't kicked the ball yet today and people are already out with the knives for him. Relax, calm down. Let's give him a chance. The gaffer knows what he's doing. He made his team selection. I think just to make sure that we're not overran. We need legs in that midfield today. And in recent games against Brighton, that's where we've lost the battle. That's where we've been overrun. So the gaffer is going with, I think, probably in Elliot, he probably thinks he'll get more cover on the right-hand side. Unless Soboslai's cover the right-hand side. But he probably thinks Elliot will help out the fullbacks more. Harvey for the win. There we go. We love that. Craig, what do you do to watch the football and how you spell it? I don't know. I don't really concentrate on how I spell it. What do I do to watch the football? I turn on my TV and click onto the Skybox and bing bang bosh, job's a good one.
How do you spell the zone?
Oh, DAZN, if that's the brand you're looking for. DAZN. Is Allison playing? Yes, sir. He is. Allison in goal. Trent at right back. Robbo at left back. Matip and Verge centre back pairing. Midfield, McAllister, Soboslai, Elliott, and then Diaz, Salah, and Darwin. Xavier looks the part. That starting lineup. I don't know who Xavier is, but let's just go. Yeah, he looks great. We are being brought to you today, my friends, with thanks to your favourite sponsors, our favourite sponsors, everybody's favourite male hygiene brand. I am, of course, talking about our friends at Manscaped. Manscaped are known for their elite ball skills, but they've also now got the beard hedger that will allow you to make sure people notice not just your downstairs area, but that beautiful face of yours. The Beard Hedger trimmer is a waterproof cordless trimmer which is 20 hair cutting lengths, all with just one guard, so no messy drawers full of extra add-ons. With 20 lengths, it's never been easier to find your signature beard look. Just look at me, my beard's always on top form. What's that, Craig? You can't grow a beard? Alright, calm down. The trimmer has a titanium coated T-blade that is long enough on hair or tough enough on hair but smooth on your face. And just because Manscaped have moved above the groin, it does not mean that they've forgotten about their ball skills. They still have the Lawnmower 4.0, the best hygiene tool to help you keep the grass on the pitch the perfect length. And unlike Connor, the battery lasts 90 minutes so you can shave your nether regions right throughout the entire game. You can get a wide range of packages and product at manscaped.com, and best of all, you can get 20% off and free shipping with our discount code Anfield20. Simply scan the QR code on the screen or use the code Anfield20 at checkout for 20% off and free delivery. Sorry, Connor, I've just been slagging myself off about that 90 minutes for ever, so it's about time you got some of it.
That's right. Anything for the brand.
I mean, 90 minutes. I mean, who do they think they are? 90 minutes. I mean, are we talking about a lifetime catalogue? The best hits, like. No red cards, please. Yes, please, Roger. Can we? I'll sign up to that, Roger. No red cards, definitely. Jamaica's in the house. How are we, my friend? Craig, Costa or Starbucks? Don't be fooled by the cup. It's definitely just fucking like cheap coffee, you know. But Costa, Connor, Costa or Starbucks?
Costa.
Yes, I'm Costa as well in that race.
I like Starbucks. Costa's better overall.
I just prefer Costa. Yeah, I prefer everything. I prefer the branding. I prefer everything about Costa. I prefer the coffee. I don't know where I got that cup from. I'm going to say we bought it just in case. I'm fairly sure we bought it.
Your Honour.
I love your Adidas hoodies. Thank you, Gino. Look, if you ever meet me out and about, 95% I'll be wearing something Adidas. 95%. So yes, if you ever spot a bald man in a hoodie and it's Adidas, could be me. Just go up and ask if it's me anyway. Dunkin' Donuts. We don't have the Dunkin' Donuts in the same way you guys have them, as in the big stores with the coffee and all. We can get Dunkin' Donuts, but usually they're in a supermarket or something. Is Lallana playing? No, he isn't in the starting 11. Even Craig's suits have Adidas stitched into them. Well, I want to look good in court, so yes. I'm not joking. I've looked at them before. You know, the Adidas ones, because Trent might have a long day against Matoma. Or, let's flip this. Matoma might have a long day against Trent. See, I can do that as well. Milner injured. What? My God. I didn't know James Milner could get injured. Adidas tattoo next. No, see, even I think that's a bit too far, Roberto. Like, would I admit that I've thought about it previously? Yes. Did I have a conversation with the wife about it? Yes. Did I do it? No. Yet. Adidas hoodies are so much better than Nike. Nike always washes out for me. I just find that Adidas hoodies are like those favourite pyjamas you have. You know, the more you wash them, the more comfortable they get, the looser they get as a brand. I just love them. I love them. Even the bobbles I find romantic. Is romantic the word? Okay, I'm not upstairs making whoopee with my Adidas hoodies. Let's just make that clear. Foreplay never hurt anybody though.
Please never say making whoopee ever again.
Making whoopee. Connor, don't make me sit you down and talk about the birds and the bees. Is anybody else getting bombarded by the little, I don't know what they're called, tiny little flies? Like, Sabrina left the back door open last night because Harvey was out playing in the garden and we let him just come in his own time. So she left the door open in the kitchen for about 10 minutes. We were in the living room having a chat. And then I think I went out to the kitchen to start making my dinner or something. And Sabrina went out to, I don't know, do whatever it is she does in the kitchen. Certainly isn't cooking. And the kitchen was full of them. The whole ceiling, like. So me being the genius MacGyver experty type person that I am said, get the Hoover. So we hoovered the shit out of them flies. Fruit flies. Well, there's no fruit in my house. They're knocking on the wrong door. If they're in looking for cheesecake or baked goods, welcome in, boys. But you'd be hard pressed to find some fruit. I mean, does jam count? Do you see Bona signed a new contract? Yes. Probably puts an end to that one. It depends, because a lot of the boys now that are signing contracts in the Premier League or these extended deals are including release clauses. Example, Bruno Guimaraes. Connor was saying to me earlier on that he believes that there's a 100 million buyout clause in Bruno's new contract. So, you know, yes and no. Bacon flies. I mean, if only that was a thing. Bacon flies. I'll still eat the bacon, I won't lie. Yeah, is anybody else... I know you're all telling me what the flies are called and I love you for it, thank you. But are you all getting bombarded with the little feckers? Would you have started Gravenberch ahead of Elliott? I probably would, Mervyn, based on Gravenberch's form, yes. I think he's looked very good in his last couple of games. They're corn flies. See? Now we're getting to the bottom of it. The real expert has showed up. Well done, Kelvin. Now, corn flies, right, fair enough. There's definitely lots of corn products in my gaff. No flu flies. No flu flies? Flu flies? No flu flies. Craig can't do the words. Did I watch the rugby last night? I was streaming, so I watched the very end of it. I watched the last 15 minutes of the rugby last night. And I watched the Josh Warrington Lee Wood fight. Wow, that was a great fight. Warrington's so unlucky, but well done, Lee Wood again. You know, we use the phrase at times that somebody has the dog in them. Lee Wood has that dog in him. He just does not know when he's finished or when he's lost. It's a real fun experience watching Lee Wood, unless you're Irish and he's fighting Mick Conlon, in which case it's hurtful. But yeah, what a fight. Morning from Australia, or hello from Australia. Noah, how are we, my friend? Welcome in. We are 45 minutes away from kickoff, my friends. Lots of time for us to go through. Plenty of your topics before we get underway. Just a quick reminder, if you're new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. Obviously, we're trying to hit 1 million subscribers today. Just a few to go. But look, honestly, our goal is to try and hit 250,000. Well, my goal is to try and hit 250,000 before the end of the calendar year. So, to do that, we need to try and get 10,000 new subscribers each month. Over to you guys. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Do you still live in Ireland? I do, yes, I do, very much so. Same house, same place, same Craig. Newer car though. Connor got to see my car for the first time today. I mean, to say he was crying when he came in, you know, outside kicking his car and all, just calling it a banger. Awful carry on. Awful. I mean, there's no way to treat a Ferrari, Connor. Do I play FPL? Oh, I do, yes. I do. And I'm not very good at it. I don't know why. I should be. I deserve to be. But I'm not. I don't know if it's my stubbornness or the fact that I stick by big names and assume I'm right. Connor, are you playing FPL this year?
I sent him the first week and I said I'm not going to look at it again until the end.
Probably still beat me. Probably still finish.
Mitrovic starting up front, so that didn't go well.
Yeah, I think Mitrovic is pretty safe to say he's gone, yeah. Jamaica's in the house, how are we? Love this channel, Craig. All the way from South Africa. Thank you so much, Darius. Appreciate you, my friend. Nice to have you with us. We are going to be live streaming on TikTok as well. I'm going to start that stream in about 30 minutes time. We're going to live stream the entire game on there as well. Obviously, you guys are here, so that's good. Just letting you know, though. Israel's in the house. How are we, my friend? I hope you're safe and well. I'm scared Matoma will obliterate Trent. Why aren't you scared that Trent will obliterate Matoma? See, this works both ways. You know, and by the way, happy belated birthday to Trent Alexander-Arnold, who turned just 25. 25. Connor, you're about that age, right?
Yeah.
Look at you waste of space. What have you achieved at 25?
It doesn't make me feel old too far.
Well, how do you think it makes me feel? I'm here, 42 years of age, screaming abuse at these professional, perfectly conditioned athletes. Do you know what? I seen James Maddison being interviewed earlier on. It's very hard not to like him. He really seems like a good dude. He was at some charity golf thing that they were raising money for, I think, some young lady that was unwell and maybe passed away. I didn't get the gist of it. But just listening to his interview, he seems like a good lad. It's very difficult not to like him. He's very articulate. He seems very down to earth.
I got 70 points last week and I failed and I haven't looked at it since the first week. It's not too bad.
70?
Yeah.
I got 48 and I tried my hardest.
Last 3 weeks I got 68, 67 and 70.
See? Connor's beating me in FPL. He's not even doing that. He literally doesn't even open the app. I think you're right about Darwin ready to explode. Might have a cheeky punt. Your hoodies would be lucky to have you, you handsome beast. Thank you, Joe. Very good. I mean, I don't know if they appreciate the fact that I sweat into them, Joe. You know, they take it for granted. They just assume my sweat's going to be there. Because little insight, I don't wear t-shirts on the hoodies. Never have, never will. Even in the airport or travelling, I don't like t-shirts on the skin if I have a hoodie on. So I just wear a hoodie with no top underneath. Always have to make sure that the nips are freely available, you know, if I need to get them out anywhere. Got Salah captain, so hopefully a goal for him today, said Charlie. Where are you from in Ireland? Well, I live in Gorey, County Wexford, but I grew up in Dublin. Do you want me to try and figure out a way, Connor, to get the vasectomy in? What have we got? So what if you get too hot? I don't get too hot. Never. You know, that's the beauty about wearing a hoodie with no t-shirt is you got that regulation, you know. You can just open the bottom of the hoodie, let some air through, we're all good. And surely you have a team of people who fan you when you're too warm. Like, is that just me? Are Curtis and Diogo still out? Still? It's the first time. They're only starting it today. But yes, Diogo, this is the only game Diogo's going to be suspended for. Curtis, unfortunately, will be suspended for the Merseyside derby against Everton. And I don't actually remember what the next game is after that. But yeah, he's suspended for 3. City or Arsenal win today? Look, I think it'll be a handy City win. You know, I want Arsenal to win. Certainly hoping Arsenal can do something. Have you any hope for them, Connor?
Nah. See.
Do I ever wear a t-shirt? Oh God, yes. Yeah. I just can't wear a t-shirt under a hoodie. Like, I can't do it. It just, I don't know if it's something to do with the Asperger's, the autism. I don't know if it's a sensory thing. I don't know. I just know I never, like, and you'll also notice another thing about me. Connor, have you ever noticed anything about when I'm streaming and I'm wearing a hoodie?
Pyjamas?
Well, I'm in the pyjamas. Of course I'm in the pyjamas. But no,
Sleeves.
the sleeves are always up. Yeah, I can't put my sleeves down. Even when I was playing tennis and stuff, I couldn't play tennis with my sleeves down. So you'll always see me with my sleeves half pulled up. And, well, you won't see me in the pyjama bottoms, but they are here. Any YouTuber that isn't wearing pyjama bottoms is not doing YouTube right. Yeah, I can't put the sleeves down. I don't know what it is. I hate having sleeves down. It feels really restrictive. Now you have me feeling warm. You have me feeling warm now. You've jinxed me. Please say happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me? No, happy birthday, my friend. I don't know how to pronounce that, so AHMDSHKR. Happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful day. Show us your socks. We tried that once, as you know, mate, and well, I was going to say it didn't work out too well. Probably worked out great as a bit of content, but definitely didn't work out well for me because I was feeling very arrogant, like, I'll show these mofos my socks. And then the cramps set in. This man down. Are you taking your top off when we win the league? Yeah. I am. If we win the league, it's definitely happening. 100%. Connor said, is that you or Ben that said they edit in pyjamas?
That's me. Ben said he wears a shirt and tie.
I don't know. Any YouTuber I've spoken to, any football streamer, even the big ones, I think it is the uniform. Everybody I speak to usually is doing it in a pair of pyjama bottoms. Are you autistic, Craig? Yes, I am. I'm on the autism spectrum. I've Asperger's, mate. But, like, how would I say? I'm very high functioning, and I only found out when I was like 35, 36 when we got our son diagnosed. So, yeah, I've never used it as an excuse or anything. It just, sometimes it helps me explain why I do certain routines more than anything else. But yeah, no, it's no issue for me. The only time it's an issue is if I have competing noises, really. So if, like, you're talking to me with the TV on and a dog barking outside, I couldn't distinguish between the three noises. It just sounds like someone's got a Kango hammer going on in my head. But other than that, man, I'm all good. We have a purpose to win the league. Yeah, we do. We now have a purpose. We always have a purpose. Oh, to get the nips out. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, if that doesn't inspire those players, I don't know what will. Where did you grow up? Shankill, mate, in South Dublin. Shankill, South Dublin. Great place to grow up, by the way. When I grew up in Shankill, it was the ideal place to grow up as a teenager. We had, like, so much sporty stuff, loads of open space, right by the beach. I mean, honestly, it was an ideal place to grow up. It was amazing. I had everything I needed. Group of friends, lots of space to, do teenage stuff without annoying anybody. Like, we used to go on the cliff tops down near the beach, play our Oasis songs, drink our cans, do all the things you want to do when you're a teenager. It was brilliant. And then on the train into Dublin City, half hour. It was really good. I love where I grew up. And now I go back there, and of course everything's been built on everywhere. So kids growing up in Shankill now don't have the same experience, I guess, I got to have growing up there, which was, as I said, it was the ideal place to grow up. What more do you want? Transport to the city, the beach, lots of sports, open fields. It was heaven. In your opinion, where do you think the threat will come from, Brighton? Well, they're a multi-threat team. You've Matoma, João Pedro, Evan Ferguson. Now, look, Noah Stupinan in that today for Brighton, which definitely plays into our favour a little bit. But they are a very, very capable side. As we know only too well, our recent history against them has not been great. So apparently that new Bowen deal, according to Mark, is saying TalkSport are saying 7 years he signed that new deal for. 7 years, wow. Chelsea and Liverpool are ready to go head-to-head in a battle to sign £80 million striker Luis Openda. I don't believe it. I've been reading that for a few days, I don't believe it, to be honest with you. Because mainly I don't believe he's worth 80 million yet. Nor do I see how we need a striker. Do I like Enya? I very much don't really have an opinion on Enya. I wouldn't mind her bank account. Was I a baller back in the day, assuming I was a tricky left winger? I did play on the left wing for occasionally because I am left footed. Was I a baller? No. I was capable. I was alright. I was very good as a goalkeeper. I was alright as an outfield player. Connor, you were a fullback, weren't you?
Right back, yeah.
Connor was a right back. Don't say that about Trent.
About 4 years, but right back, centre back, left back, and centre mid. If I kept playing, I would have been striker by then.
See, you know by Connor's personality that he was a fucking defender. Do you know what I mean? Like, nothing about him screams, high flying, creative attacker. It's all very much a matter of fact.
I used to take free kicks, though.
There you go. Bring back FIFA streams. Well, I see the numbers that Goldbridge is doing on them, so there's obviously an audience for the FIFA streams, but the problem is, I'm not very good. You know, for me, FIFA was all about the storylines. But, like, I look at the big streamers doing all the FIFA gaming and stuff, and I just think, fair play to them, but honestly, I don't think I've enough anger inside me. You know, I feel like I just end up losing the plot. I don't know how you guys do it with FIFA. Or EAFC, or whatever it's called now. We want you in the next charity match. I'll manage, no problem. But my playing days are well and truly over. Nobody wants to see an even worse Jan Mulby running around the pitch. I have an Arabic tutor now. I might come back after. Well, enjoy your lesson, my friend. We lose the plot now in between. I've never understood the FIFA thing. Like, for me, FIFA, I gave up when they started asking for money. You know, you buy the game, that's enough. The fact they want more money off you now, not my cup of tea. Do I play football? Not anymore, no. God, no. I did play my entire life, but no. The football days are over. What's FPL? Fantasy Premier League, mate. Fantasy Premier League. I won't lie, I look at some of the guys who are like at the top of the Anfield Agenda FPL and stuff, and I just think, how are you able to be so consistent with FPL week in and week out? Like, I've got mates who are FPL geniuses. Like, have I tried Football Manager? Not in the last 10 years, no. Captain Nunes, oh, big one. I can't know who's my captain this week. I want to say, do you know what? I think I went with Son or something stupid like that. Do I have a child? I have two, mate, yes. I have a 19-year-old daughter and an 11-year-old son. And a puppy. Watch out for the bed bugs. We're not in France, mate. Relax, we can calm down.
All the lads at rugby don't bring him back with them, aren't they?
I know. Be dousing the lads at the airport. Will we ever see you making a boxing channel? No, probably not. But the good thing about Top of the League is we can cover boxing on there. And we do have plans to build out Top of the League down the line. But, you know, it's early days. We've a lot of hard work to do on that channel still. And we will be on Top of the League, by the way, for the Arsenal-Manchester City game later. So if you would like to come and join us, you know what to do. And also, we're brought to you today with thanks to our friends at Manscaped. So don't forget, you can get 20% off and free shipping on any of the products at manscaped.com using our discount code Anfield20. Or you can scan the QR code that you see on the screen there now. Christmas is coming up, and no better way to say, I love you, Dad, than shave your nuts. Can we see your puppy? Oh God, no. If my puppy came in here now, and I use the term puppy loosely because he's over one now. If he came in here now, the computer would be on the floor, the TV would be smashed, the light would be down, and I'd be covered in Harvey hair. He's too clever. What he does is, he goes over and knocks something over to distract me. I'll go over to that and then he'll run out the door on the other side. I'm being outwitted by a dog. Oh yeah, did I tell you Connie was also digging up Gizmo?
Oh God.
I know. We had to, how do I say this? Re-secure the area.
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever have another football channel? Because I remember you, but I might be making it up. Another one? No. I did like appearances on a few things. I was on the kickoff. I did a little bit on That's Football at one point. Popped up on a few other channels for, you know, crossover stuff. But no, this has been our home, mate, for the last 5 years now. What type of dog is it? A French bulldog, mate. A French bulldog. Harvey's a menace. Oh God, he is, yes. He is. But a lovely menace. I love him. He does mouth farts when he's asleep. He snores and then his like big fat lips start making fart noises. Mundo Sporto, yes. I forgot about Mundo Sporto. Mundo Sporto. Yeah, Mundo Sporto was also that channel still, well, we have another channel with 25k subs that we don't stream on. What was your reaction when you won the league? Tea and scones. Tea and scones and high fives all around. I don't remember, mate. Because it was in lockdown, so... Yeah, we couldn't do that. And, you know, we couldn't celebrate as a team. We couldn't meet up. It was... like everybody else, I was just sitting back watching Hendo lift the trophy, listening to A Sky Full of Stars from Coldplay, and just feeling proud, really. I personally would have been more comfortable with Endo. I think we need to give Elliot the opportunity today and get behind him. I mean, I would have expected Gravenberch based off the form Gravenberch's been in, but look, again, like I always say, each week the manager puts out a team based on what he sees, and he feels that the attributes that Harvey Elliott have suit this game against Brighton. So again, let's just back the manager, back the lads, and get behind them. Craig, really random, but were you ever at a Dave Chappelle show ages ago? Yes. Yeah. We were there. Connor was there as well. Myself, Connor's partner, and my wife were there for Dave Chappelle. And we did actually chat to a couple of people outside. But yeah, we were definitely there. I mean, how'd you not go when the goat shows up? Do you know what I mean? That's what Dave Chappelle was saying, apparently. I mean, I couldn't even believe I was looking at him on stage. You know, like you're 40, 50 feet away from Dave Chappelle. You know, you don't think you're going to be in the same room. I know it's a big room, but wow. Just to even be around in that space where Chappelle was there was awesome. And then Connor had a big aggro scene in the car park on the way out. It was all very unbecoming.
It was all very embarrassing.
Yeah. Connor tries to run down the car park attendant. Definitely wasn't me. Oh, lads, you should have seen it. If that was ever caught on camera, my career's over. Someone now in the three arenas going through the car park footage. I'm not even joking. I lost my shit in the car park that day. Unrelated, but when did your hair start going? It's not, mate. I've got hair. I'm just shave it. But, like, I don't even know how else to answer it. Yeah. So, I have hair. Just don't look good with hair. What's your ideal centre-back for January? Hincapié, probably. You know, I know it's a lazy answer, but it's probably the right answer. Couple of suggestions as well, that 50 million euros, the number that gets him. Right, so Mark sent me some quotes. Thank you, Mark, from Jurgen Klopp. Talking about Harvey Elliott starting today, and he said, just the way he's looked in the last few weeks, he's not overplayed, I would say. Playing Brighton requires real physicality, man-to-man pressing. Harvey has that. He certainly does. We spoke last season about, I think it was the Wolves game, Harvey set a record for the counter-pressing. So, again, like I mentioned, my thought process when I seen Elliott was in the team was that he wants that energy. And that's what Klopp has said. So, it kind of makes sense now, right? Is your dog named after Harvey Elliott? Absolutely. Yes, 100%. My son's named after Lucas Leiva. Unfortunately, there was no Liverpool players that my daughter could have been named after, but I tried. Nut the Nerd, happy birthday, pal. I mean, couple of birthdays today. Happy birthday to anyone who's celebrating. Connor, I keep forgetting. Are you next month or this month?
This month.
This month?
23rd.
Oh my god. I swore it was the 14th of November. Like, I was arrogantly confident. How do you feel about Matip starting? Fine. Yeah, I'm fine. Joel's steady as she goes. I'm good. You know, I think we're very fortunate to have the centre-back options that we have at the minute. And all of them pushing as well, you know. Jarrell Kwanzaa's been brilliant. Kanade was very steady the other night alongside him. Matip has been very good when he's come in. If anything, dare I say it, Verge is the one with something to prove at the minute. Am I covering the Ireland versus Greece football match? I'm not. I will be on holidays. I'm going away on Tuesday. So, no covering anything over the international break. We do have a series of videos that we're going to be uploading. I've recorded one for every day I'm away. So there'll be a new video every day on Anfield Agenda. And there'll be one every second day, I think, over on Top of the League. And by the way, do subscribe to Top of the League, please. We're so close to going past 17,000 subscribers. We want to push on. The plan for today is Liverpool game, post-match show, then jump straight across to Top of the League for the Arsenal-Man City game, and then we'll be back to do the player ratings and upload that for you guys later on. The link to Top of the League, or TOTL, as we like to call it, Total Sport, is in the chat there now.
For reference, by the way, you're now 8 on Famous Craig's.
What? Chat, sort this out, will you? We've slipped, and you lads have let it happen on your watch. I've gone from being number 1 on Famous Craig's, on Famous Birthdays, to number 8. So you know what I'm going to ask you to do now, right? Get over the Famous Birthdays and hit that boot. Is Mitch ahead of me again?
He's 4.
Mitch! Love Craig Mitch. Love the dude. But come on. We got to get ahead of Mitch. Great, lovely lad though, Craig Mitch. Really, really, really always enjoyed any content I did with Craig Mitch. He's a lovely guy. Hello. I'm of the belief that we miss Cody in this game. He's very versatile, defending with the midfield. Also, Craig, who do you fancy New Zealand-Ireland game, the Ruggers? Well, one question at a time. We'll start off with Cody. You're always going to miss Cody because he's a very good technical player that can link up play really well. And he is very versatile, as you said. In the New Zealand-Ireland game, oh God, look, we're cursed at a World Cup. We've never got past the quarter-final. So I, as an Irishman, cannot say with any confidence that I'm confident we'll get past New Zealand. I mean, imagine that. The reward for winning your group. Top in your group. Beating South Africa, Scotland. Finishing top of your group, which was the group of death. And then go, well done, boys. And by the way, your reward? Well, it's going to be just a little tie against New Zealand. Whereas England get Fiji, I think, after getting out of the easy group. So, look, it's going to be really hard. But it's the World Cup. Tyke said, United fan, love the channel though. Thank you, Tyke. Much appreciated, sir. Kunasatatu Makara. Would I take Matoma at Liverpool? No, I wouldn't. And people often think I'm mad when I say that, but there's certain players to me aren't proven yet. And Matoma, with his age on top of it, because I think he's turning 27 next birthday, no, I wouldn't. And apparently his contract negotiation at Brighton's had a bit of an impasse because Brighton don't want to include, at least the media are reporting that Brighton don't want to include a sell-on clause or, a buyout clause. What do I think of Juventus? I don't really think much about Juventus. Like, positive or negative, I just don't really think about Juventus. They've had some nice kits. I've bought some lovely Juventus shirts over the years, I'll say that. So, Connor wants to know score predictions. I think we can end the poll on the result. 80% of you guys going for a Liverpool win. Over 3,000 votes on that one. Hang on, how come we've had over 3,000 votes with 2,400 people in the chat? Shenanigans. Yeah, going to throw it on in 5 minutes. Just going to wait till we are 50 minutes out. So we're going to try live stream through TikTok for the entire game as well, just to see if we can tempt a few more people over and have more fun. Because I love the more eyes on me, the better in my eyes. You know what I mean? We go into the bedroom at night time. Sabrina's fed up on me saying, "Hang on, love, I have to turn on all the cameras." Gets a bit tiring, but you know, I'm a man of habit, so it's not fair if the cameras aren't on. And what was that, Connor? Where's the bath water? It's on the way. In the sky full of stars. Woo-hoo. Craig is the next YouTube star. I'm already worth between $2 to $5 million. Did you not know that? I googled my name the other day, as you do. Usually just to make sure that I'm not being accused of something, really. So I googled my name and I found this mad article that was written last year. And I think most of the article, it's very complimentary, by the way. But most of it's fiction. Like, I think the only things they got right was my name, my date of birth, and the fact that I'm a YouTuber. Other than that, I apparently have clothing brands, huge on Instagram. And I'm a huge philanthropist as well. And my net worth is somewhere between $2 and $5 million. And here's the thing, right? I said this to my wife in bed the other night. I said, look at this, look at this. And look, she was a bit annoyed I woke her up, fair enough. But look, it's important she knows how important I am. So I woke her up and I said, look at this, love. And she said, and I quote, are you sure you haven't made $2 million? It's like, love, have you lived our life? Like, are you here? Of course we haven't made $2 million, love. God almighty. 3 at minimum.
You search your name, mine comes up well related searches.
There you go. So when I go to prison for something, you're going to come up as a related search. Woohoo! Do they recognise you in the streets? The streets? No. I'm never out, mate. I don't go outside. So, like, I'm a hermit of the highest order. Like, I go outside once a month, probably. Twice at a push. So, I don't know is the answer because I don't go outside. But I wouldn't expect to be recognised, no. Get the channel sponsored by Adidas. Well, the channel could do with a new brand sponsor as well. Like, we've obviously got our relationships with the likes of Manscaped, which we love, who are today's sponsors, our relationship with other brands, which I'm not going to mention on a day where Manscaped are the sponsors. But yes, we're always open to working with new brands as well. But they have to be the right fit for us. And look, somebody mentioned Adidas. Adidas won't go near me. But God almighty, the things I do to work with Adidas. Right, we are 18 minutes from kickoff. Let me really quickly run through both starting 11s for you guys again, just in case you haven't seen them. What's this, Connor? Craig Holden wife. I don't know who that woman is, but she's certainly not my wife. So let me go through the two teams. We will start off with the home side. It's Verbruggen, Igor Julio, Dunk, March, João Pedro, Gross, Baleba, Matoma, Adingra, Ferguson and Veltman. For Liverpool, Alisson, Becker in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Joel Matip and Virgil van Dijk in the centre back positions. It's going to be number 6 for Alexis McAllister today, in that position, I mean, not his actual number. And then it's going to be Harvey Elliott and Dominic Szoboszlai ahead, with Darwin Núñez through the centre, Mohamed Salah on the right and Lucho on the left. You need to get out more. I do, but here's the thing. I'm not a very personable person. I don't like mixing. I'm somebody that keeps a small circle of people that I have in my life, my family, my close mates, and I just keep to myself, mind my own business and do my own thing. I've no interest in going to the parties or the glitzy events around. I just want to do my thing, spend time with you guys, enjoy football. I'm a quite boring person, really. Darwin hat-trick today. Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. Who are the subs? No problem. 1 second. Adrian, Castillo, Queevy and Kelleher. Joe Gomez, Endo, Kanade, Costa Simicus, Ryan Gravenberg, Luke Chambers. Is it Luke Chambers? We're going to go with Chambers. Ben Doak and Gerald Kwanzaa. I'm sure it's Luke Chambers, but anyway, that's the Liverpool bench. It's a shame we've no Jota or Gakpo. We need to pray no one in the front three gets injured. Yeah, we do. We are a little bit light for the first time this season in attack, but we've got Doak on the bench. I guess that's the only real attacking option there from the bench today. What minute are we getting a red? Hopefully never. Hopefully no minute. Look, my friends, just a quick question. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. We're close to 222,000 subscribers, but we need your help to get there. So if you are new to the channel, please do hit that subscribe button. I am going to go live on TikTok in a moment. Sorry, I just had to clear my throat, so I muted myself. Right, you ready, TikTok? Let's go. We're going live on TikTok. We are live. So now, we're on both platforms. TikTok on the phone, you guys in front of me here for the watch along, and the game on in the TV. What more could a man ask for on a Sunday? My friends, you're all very welcome along with us. We are being brought to you today as well with thanks to our amazing sponsors, Manscaped. Don't forget, you can get yourselves 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using our discount code Anfield20. You can scan the QR code on the screen. TikTok, you can't scan the QR code unless you come across. So we will be live right throughout the game on TikTok as well. So how we doing? How old am I? That old, yeah. I'm 42, mate, 42. Which makes me kind of relatively young at the top of this world, which is weird. You know, because if you look at the big YouTubers, I'm probably at the lower end. Now, today's a big emotional day, Connor. Today's an emotional day, TikTok. Today's an emotional day. Today is the day that I officially retire from begging Jackmate to bring me onto the Happy Hour podcast. So today's the day it's all over. No more wanting to be on. No more begging to be on. It's over. It's done. Today was my cut-off point, so you're just going to have to accept I won't be on the kick, or not the kick-off. I've been on there, enjoyed that, on the Happy Hour, so we're all going to just have to take the L on that one. LFC fan 66 at Hope Macca scores. Is Milner playing or a sub? He's injured. I know. James Milner injured. Who would have thought? But he is. What year did he start watching footy? 89-90 is the Liverpool answer. Before that, probably Euro 88 was probably my first real memory of football. Trent versus Matoma. Or Matoma versus Trent. I don't know why I just feel like I have to reverse that every time somebody says it. But look, it's going to be a difficult game today. It is. Brighton are a good side. They're coming off a 6-1 loss to Aston Villa. We're coming off daylight robbery. But look, let's try and get back on the horse today and get the victory. TikTok, what we saying? Are we getting the win? Give me your score predictions in the chat, my friend. Darwin is the go, absolutely. And I'm expecting big things from Darwin today. When dinosaurs roamed. Alright now, calm down. You know, I don't dream in black and white or anything. How do you feel about Matip at defensive midfield? So of all of our centre-backs, I actually think Matip is the one that could play in a defensive midfield role. I feel like he has the right attributes. I feel like he's capable on the ball. He's a very good reader of the game defensively. Yeah, so I think of all the centre-backs we have, for me, he would be... No, I'm not saying we should play him there, but of all of them, I think he's probably the most capable. So, we want your score predictions. Lash them into the chat, let us know. It's obviously a massive game, and there's nothing worse than if you don't get a result before the international break. It's a very, very long 2 weeks to get yourselves through. So, yeah, make sure that you let us know your scores. Lots of people joining us on TikTok as well. Welcome in. 3-1 Salah hat-trick. We like that from Aaron. What was it like living with the ancient Egyptians? I'll tell you one thing. They knew how to build a pyramid. And obviously, I didn't work. I wasn't a labourer back then. You know, I was still lazy back in those days. Not many think we're going to keep a clean sheet. I wonder why. Look, it's about the result today. If we win 9-8, I'll take it. If we win 1-0 with an OG off Matoma's nostril, don't care. If it goes in off Ferguson's ankle, don't care. As long as we win, that's all I care about. Liverpool can't defend any team, score against them. How did Union Saint-Gilloise get on? What was that? Clean sheet? Oh, okay. So, we can defend them? What's the best game you've watched live? You must have been to many games. I've been to a few. Like, I've been to probably live football games 30 to 40. Best one I've seen live in person was Istanbul. Best one I've seen on the channel was without a doubt Barcelona. That comeback that's like my favourite memory here on the channel. That'll live with me forever. If ever I could just go back and relive a day making content, it's probably that day. Today's the day for McAllister to break his duck. Yeah, look, it's Return of the Mac. Like I've said, it's the day that he goes back to his old stomping ground, where obviously they treated him very well at Brighton, but he's a Liverpool player now, Alexis, and hopefully Return of the Mac goes well. Brian gifting. See, you're missing TikTok. Brian's lashing out free memberships over here. 20 gifted memberships from our friend Brian LFC USA. Thank you very much, Brian. I'd have Kwanzaa over Matip and Gomez over Trent, said Welsh Dragon. Thank you for your super chat. Look, Kwanzaa's done great. You know, I'm a big fan of Kwanzaa, but again, I trust Jurgen. Jurgen picked his team with particular things in mind. Obviously, we want to try and deal with Evan Ferguson, so that's going to be a physical battle that Jurgen will have looked at. With Elliot, Jurgen spoke about the fact that he picked him because of his counter-pressing and his energy that he brings. So, look, just get behind the boys, trust the gaffer, and hopefully we're sitting here at 4 o'clock with a smile on our faces. Am I well? I'm good. Yes, Adam, I'm good. I'm looking forward to today being, you know, by 8 o'clock tonight, I hope to be sitting down relaxing and kind of starting to ease into my holiday stuff. One more stream tomorrow here on Anfield Agenda, and then I'm off on my holidays for 10 days, sorry. Salah with a goal and an assist for a 2-1 win. Said Jay Slot, do you remember Pat Jennings? Not old enough to remember Pat Jennings, and yeah, he's from the north, so wouldn't have been on my radar anyway. What's my prediction? I went 2-1. But honestly, I feel like, I don't want to be arrogant about this, but I feel like it's possible that we win more convincingly. But it's also possible that Brighton continue to be our bogey team, which they have been in recent times. Where am I headed? Just over to Spain, mate. Nowhere too exotic. Just over to Spain. How's your jaw? It's okay at the minute, thank you, yeah. It's going through one of the good patches at the minute, you know. It seems to flare up in spells, but at the moment, touch wood, it's all good, thank you. Much love from Pakistan. Your reach is immaculate. Well, thank you very much, Ali Ahmed. Great to have you in, my friend. Pleasure. WFM. I think that's the best way to answer our friend. WFM. Is Salah going to stay? I don't think so. I think Salah... I don't expect Salah to be here past the end of the season, but... Best Irish player in Liverpool history. Ooh. Ronnie Whelan? Aldridge? Probably Ronnie Whelan is the answer, I would suggest. Steve Finnan should be in that conversation as well, though. How long am I a Liverpool fan? Since 1989. No, it would be 1990, would it? 89, 90. Since I was about 8. Malaysia's in the house. Sydney's in the house as well. Peter, how are we? LFC fan 66 said, am I delusional in saying we'll win the league? No, mate, I'm on board that train. I'm right there with you. TikTok, are we winning the league? What are we saying? Is Liverpool winning the league? Can it be done? I'll tell you what, though. Let me say this. Everybody knows that 115 Charges FC are the favourites. But I'm not having that we're not on a par with Arsenal. So I think, yes, we will be in the battle for the title race. But, you know, there's some good teams in the league this year. And then there's United. Liverpool 3, Brighton 1, said 4A's. Robbie Keane, why did he flop? I just don't think he really got the time to bed in properly. It just felt like Rafa didn't get Gareth Barry, so he was a little bit annoyed about it. He wanted Keane and Barry. That was the whole thing. He had to have both of them. And he got Robbie Keane, didn't get Gareth Barry. The only goal I really remember is his one against Arsenal, Robbie Keane. That's the only one that really comes to mind when I think of his time at Liverpool. Liverpool just lost one game. So for me, we haven't lost a game yet. In my head. You're right, we have. We lost to Spurs. But in my head, I'm not, I'll accept it in the grand scheme of the league and all, but I'm not accepting it. Like, if we were to go unbeaten, let's say, which is really unlikely, for the rest of the season, in my head, I'm calling it an invincible season. I think Pedro will miss a penalty today, I just feel it. Well, hopefully they don't get one. Hopefully we've no red cards to deal with either. Look, my friends, we are closing right in on kickoff. We are 5 minutes away. Let me just remind you guys, we are being proudly brought to you today with thanks to our friends at Manscaped. Manscaped are known for their elite bald skills, but with the beard hedger, they're helping people notice your pretty face as well as what's down below, of course. Manscaped is now focusing on their off-the-ball movement with the Beard Hedger Pro Kit. The Beard Hedger Face Trimmer is a waterproof cordless trimmer which has 20 hair cutting lengths, all with just one guard. The trimmer has a titanium coated T-blade which is tough on hair but smooth on your face. Just because Manscaped have moved above the groin, it doesn't mean that they've lost track of your bald skills. They still have the Lawnmower 4.0, the best hygiene tool to help you keep the grass on the pitch playable. Unlike me, the trimmer's battery can last a full 90 minutes, so you can shave your nether regions right throughout the entire game if you so wish. You can get 20% off on a wide range of products and free shipping with our discount code Anfield20 over at manscaped.com. Scan the QR code on the screen or go into manscaped.com and put in Anfield20 at checkout to receive your discount. Right, let's go. Jesus, look at this gobshite. Liverpool are so bad and you're such a Clint. Put it together. Go on, put that L and I together for me there, bud. There you go. So bad. Mammy called. Time for bed. You have to have your bath. Make sure your mammy puts, you know, the purple Johnson's baby. You know, the one that the lavender in it to help you sleep. Make sure mammy puts that in. I can't go to sleep unless there's a little bit of lavender in my pillow. Do you think we'll win the Champions League? Yeah, defo. Yeah, we're definitely nailed on for the Champions. I'd go into the bookies right now and just put it all on Liverpool to win the Champions League this year. We're winning the Europa though, in Dublin. And, you know, when United drop out of the Champions League, imagine that. TikTok, imagine that. Imagine Liverpool United in Dublin. What's the perfect replacement if Salah leaves? Keep an eye out for a video next week because they go through 6 possible replacements for Mohamed Salah in one of the series of videos we put out next week. Liz said, did Connor write this article? I think it's the one about me being worth more than I'm worth. Thank you, Liz. Appreciate your support. Sorry for missing that super chat earlier. Did you enjoy watching Vinnie Jones? As a footballer, no. In acting, yes. And my wife met Vinnie Jones when she was working in a hotel, and she said he was absolutely lovely. And I think she has a bit of ladywood for Vinnie Jones, if I'm being honest with you. But he seems like a really nice guy. I think it was Paul McGrath's testimonial, if I remember correctly. Right, we are 3 minutes away. Let me really quickly run through both 11s for you guys, and of course want to know your thoughts on them. We will start off with the home side. They have Verbruggen in goal. Then it is going to be Igor Julio, Dunk, March, João Pedro, Gross, Baleba, Matoma, Aningra, Ferguson and Veltman. That is the 11 for Brighton. For Liverpool, it is obviously Alisson in goal, Trent at right back, Robbo at left back, Virgil van Dijk and Joel Matip are your centre backs today. Alexis McAllister will be in the defensive midfield position. Ahead of him, it's going to be Dominic Szoboszlai and Harvey Elliott. Up top, the great man on the right hand side, Mohamed Salah. Over on the left, Luis Diaz. And through the centre, and definitely scoring today, Darwin Núñez. On the bench for Liverpool, it is Adrian San Miguel, Joe Gomez, Wataru Endo, Ibrahima Konate, Costa Simicas, Ryan Gravenberch, Luke Chambers, Ben Doak and Jarrell Kwanzaa. That is your bench. Just a reminder, this is the only game of Diogo Jota suspension. Jones has 2 more games after this, and of course, hopefully Cody Gakpo will be back from injury after the international break. So, sit back, relax if you can, and I will do my best to take you through the game. TikTok, want your thoughts as we go on as well. Don't forget to hit us follow on TikTok if you are new over here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. There's 2,500 people in, 400 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button, and also do hit the subscribe button if you're new, because we're really close to making that number tick across to 222,000. Take a breath, Craig. Take a breath. We're about to get underway. A minute to go. Come on, WFM to everybody in the chat. Sit back, relax, and I will do my best to take you through. Don't forget, we're brought to you today with Manscaped. 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with our discount code Anfield20. Have you seen Trent Cone-Doherty lately? I've been keeping an eye, but I won't say I watch much of the younger teams, mate. No, but always looking out for an Irish boy when he makes the move across. This lineup sucks. Okay, mate, relax. Calm down, Abubakar. No need to be getting ahead of yourself, dude. How about if the team wins? You're going to come and apologise, Abubakar? Because, you know, they haven't kicked the ball yet. Let's be fair. Give the lads a chance. Right. Here we go. About to get underway. Liverpool will be playing from right to left in the first half. Obviously, we're in a red strip. Brighton in the blue and white strip. Referee's just doing his final checks. Are they still taking a knee? Genuinely, I did not notice that at any other point this season. Right, Liverpool, we are underway, my friends. No, we're not. Referee brings it back to start again. I think there was some people encroaching, so we're about to start the game again. We are underway, my friends. And Liverpool, of course, do the decent thing, launch the ball out left-hand side, and it's flicked on by Andy Robertson, but Brighton in possession with Lewis Dunk. Right, here we go. The pressing is going to be interesting today. Whoever wins this pressing battle, I think, wins this game. And I'm interested to see how Liverpool set up. What are we saying, TikTok? How interested are we in this? Come on, boys. Brighton are just knocking it around at the back. Liverpool are waiting outside the 18-yard box, trying to time the press when it comes. Brighton play out to their left-hand side. Salah goes across. Brighton still just knocking the ball about, trying to create this bit of space in behind Liverpool. Dunk now. Again, back across. They are so clever about how they draw you on, Brighton, and then try to play into the space vacated when you press. It's a risky game, but it's the way De Zerbi sets up. There we go. There's the first little midfield battle. Referee says was a free kick there and gives it to Liverpool. Come on, boys. Come on. Matip. Verge. Alisson, press comes on from him for João Pedro. Heavy touch from Elliott. He does well to come away with the ball there, Harvey Elliott, because the Brighton players were right on top of him. Verge now. McAllister. Out right hand side to Matip. Nothing on there, so he goes back to Alisson Becker. Again, look at how well Brighton are placed there. They're ready to spring a pounce if Liverpool in any way mess around with possession. Alisson looks to go out to Andy Robertson, but Brighton wins the first ball. Go on, boys. Keep pressing. Don't foul. Brighton are all the way back now at inside their own half. It's a real cagey game of chess here in the opening exchanges. Come on, boys. You must have to be so confident in your ball possession to play for De Zerbi. Like, there's no half measures. That's a cheap free kick given away by Diaz. Almost 3 minutes on the clock. Anthony Taylor, by the way, is your referee today for those asking. Come on, boys. Dunk's already moaning at the referee about something. 3 minutes gone. Free kick to Brighton, right hand side. Come on, boys. Really do like De Zerbi as a coach. Got a funny feeling he's going to end up at either Barcelona or Man City, though. Right. Brighton are going to obviously attack this set piece. Come on. Liverpool holding the line, the edge of the 18-yard box. Brighton go diagonal. Verge gets ahead, but it will go out for a Brighton corner on that far side. Right, we have a poll in the chat at the minute, my friends, as well. We've asked you guys, who do you think could be the first Liverpool goal scorer? Darwin, Salah, Dom or Diaz? Brighton going across now, left side to take this corner. And I get nervous with the areas that we defend in here. I don't like the zonal marking that we have. Here comes the delivery. They go low to the near post. Bro, it was a good corner routine that from Brighton. Ooh, Verge sticks a leg at it and it goes behind for another corner. We need to be careful. That was a very well worked corner routine. They went short to the near post. They flicked it round and the number 7 was in space. He tries to steer it goalwards. We get a block in and then Verge just about gets a leg there and puts it behind to be another Brighton corner. Come on, boys. This time they go deep to the far post. Dunk pulls away. Again, they get there, Brighton. Lads, we are... And it'll be another corner. We're looking at trouble. We're not dealing with these corners well. This one's deeper. Dunk pulls to the back post. Heads it back across. And again, we're scrambling to get blocks in and it goes behind. We don't look confident dealing with these set pieces. I don't like zone marking. Another corner from Brighton. Again, they go deep this time. Verge gets there ahead of Dunk. Oh, Brighton player overjumps the ball. Szoboszlai has a chance now to counter. Slips up the line looking for Darwin. It's a little bit ahead of him. Oh, Darwin does well though. Uses his strength bound. That's a free, referee. Pascal Gross steps across, blocks Darwin. Free kick to Liverpool. Left hand side of the penalty area. That was good hard running there from Darwin Núñez. Watch the player bounces off. Look, he tries to shoulder him and Darwin just slips to the side and leaves your man for dust. And then Solly March comes across, blocks off Darwin. It'll be a free kick to Liverpool left hand side. Again, if you are new to the channel, my friends, please do hit that subscribe button. 6 minutes on the clock. Free kick to Liverpool left hand side. Andy Robertson standing over it. I don't know how it wasn't a yellow, mate. I don't. I see a couple of people in the chat saying it should have been a yellow. Trent and Robbo both standing over this. Surely you go in swinging with Trent here, right foot. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, look, you can see the near post. You'd almost be tempted to have a strike here for Trent. He tries it. It's blocked by the wall. Comes back to Szoboszlai. He tries to strike. It's blocked. It'll go out for a Liverpool throw-in on the far side. I think Trent was going for the near post there. And I don't blame him. The vision, the angle that we had behind the ball, I would have done the same thing. But I'd have scored TikTok, right? Of course I would. No, referees is Anthony Taylor today. Anthony Taylor's the referee. Verge. João Pedro looks to press. Verge plays it in to McAllister. He goes back. Trent now. Again, press comes on him from Matoma, so he goes back to Alisson. Darwin. 222,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. Do keep hitting that subscribe button. We're on a race to try and get to 250,000 before the end of the year. Diaz now in possession. Turns but runs out of pitch, puts it out for a throw-in. So how are we feeling after the opening exchanges? TikTok, what we saying? Come on, boys. Keep the press. Keep the press. Go on. For Brugge now. Go on. Press, press, press. That was close. I love that press from Liverpool. But Brighton have done well to play around it. But that was very... Here we go. Capitalise. Get in, get in, get in, get in. Elliott. Right side. Brighton headed out. Liverpool throwing on the far side. The press is looking good. And we were close to turning over possession there deep in the Brighton half. Back now with McAllister. The Verge. Out right hand side to Joel Matip. Matip to Harvey Elliott. Elliott cuts inside onto his left foot. Goes back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent in that quarterback position. Slips it into Matip. Back to Trent. McAllister. Robbo. Press comes on. Robbo goes back to Verge. Again the press goes on him, so he goes to Alisson. Back to Verge. It's brave stuff from both teams in possession. Robbo Again, Brighton pressing in numbers. Verge, Alisson. Still haven't really gotten anywhere, but apparently it's West Ham 1, Newcastle 0 in the other game that's on. McAllister. Back to Alisson. Again, look at the press from Brighton. 5 men high up the pitch there. Good play. Diaz rolls it in left side to McAllister. That's slack, but we get it back with Diaz. It's a slack pass in field. When we have played around the press, we haven't been able to capitalise on it. And now we're forced to head the ball back from Trent to Alisson. Man on. Salah. Yes, bit of space now. Come on. In behind. It's a little bit ahead. Don't foul. Don't foul. What's Diaz do? Steps across with a stupid foul. Diaz has given them 2 cheap fouls so far in this game that haven't forced them to play out. Again, it was good play. Mo does really well to let the ball run across his body. He tries to slip the ball down the line. And, then Diaz just a cheap foul to give the ball away. Come on, boys. Brighton keeper just with the ball at his feet here, and there's a Brighton player down, so he rolls it out and the ref stops the game. João Pedro's down holding his right ankle. It was a pointless foul, and that's really annoying because when he fouls like that, he gives him a free and a get out of jail free card to just play out. Right, free kick to Brighton anyway. They take it. Ball goes straight to Liverpool. Diaz again gives it away. João Pedro now turns inside. Szoboszlai's there to press. Still João Pedro into the right channel. Brighton do well, but good defending that from Diaz. Gets back to win the ball. Oh, we've given it away in our penalty area. João Pedro pulls it back. Thankfully, Matip's there. Got to be more careful than that in possession. Robbo now. Well done. Ref, come on the fuck. Play the advantage, you donkey. I don't know why. We played around the press. Yes, one of our players was fouled, but Taylor brings it back rather than letting us play. Darwin. Ball into the right channel looking for Salah. Brighton player gets ahead and it'll go for a Liverpool throw on the far side. Elliott. Ball to Dominic Szoboszlai. To Lucho. Drops the shoulder, spins out left. Looking for support, gives it to Robbo. Somebody down the line, boys. Back to Van Dijk. Again, we're just trying to draw Brighton on and we're all the way back to Alisson. Matip now. Bit of space on that right hand side. Gives it to Mohamed Salah. Salah back inside to Harvey Elliott. Trent to Elliott. Again, Brighton players there every time one of our players gets possession. They're right in our face. Verge. Back to Trent, who's dropped back deeper. Trent's about 10 yards inside our own half. Plays a diagonal ball left side to Robbo. Robbo heads it into the Brighton penalty area, but they bring it away. Press. It's almost like It's almost like the ball just gets every bounce, just kind of goes Brighton's way in these little ricochets. It's a free kick anyway. Evan Ferguson was fouled. Free kick to Brighton about 15 yards inside their own half. Yeah, dickhead. Any false scores, you're just going to get banned. So just stop. Don't waste my time, your time, everybody else's time. We don't need you to write fake scoreboard. We can see them and we get to deal with them as quick as we can. It just takes a couple of seconds for the deletion to happen. So people are like, you hold us to a very high standard. Fake score in 1 second and people are like, fake scores! We got you, boys. Don't worry. Again, good tracking back by Lucho. Puts it out. It'll be a Brighton throw-in. 14 minutes on the clock at the Amex. And it is still scoreless. How we feeling? TikTok, we nervous? I know I am. Don't forget, come across TikTok if you want to join us. You want the graphics, you want the clock, you want all the fun. Get yourselves over to YouTube, Anfield Agenda. Such a big game. Such a big day today in the Premier League. If we can pick up our points before that massive game at the Emirates, it really will put the pressure on. And I hope we can do it. Brighton go long. Robertson deals with it well. Heads the ball calmly back to Alisson Becker. You stream it on both. Right now, yes. So we're going to try for a while to do the live streams on TikTok as well when we're on YouTube. Alisson. Matip. Press comes on from Brighton. Up the line to Trent. Or to Salah, excuse me. Ball back inside. Alisson. Verge. Robertson again. Very cagey here in the opening 15 minutes. Liverpool go long this time, but Brighton left back gets there ahead of Mohamed Salah, but it's only as far as Joel Matip. Matip now back to Trent. Good burst this from Trent. Bit of space, slips it through. Good ball. Oh, good challenge. Good challenge. He had to time that right, Solly March, and he did. Matoma now bringing it away for Brighton. He ghosts past Elliott. Oh, it was McAllister who was back at him. McAllister trips him up and it's a free kick to Brighton, left-hand side. Ay, ay, ay. 16 minutes on the clock. Another chance for a set piece here for Brighton. Come on. Right, again, Liverpool are defending a line about a yard or two ahead of our 18-yard box. Come on, boys. How are they taking so long? For referees hurrying everybody up for stuff, they don't half let some teams away with it. Like Brighton took about 40 seconds there. Now it's Dunk. He crosses it in. João Pedro gets there, takes a heavy touch, can't keep it in play, and it goes behind for a Liverpool goal kick. I don't know how some teams get away with it. Like, remember the yellow we got at the start of the season for taking, I don't know, 16 seconds on the throw? That took Brighton about 40 seconds to get that free kick taken. Do you think Trent plays better as captain? I don't know, but he does have a stature now. I feel like he's grown in stature since he's gone into the leadership group. I don't know what that was from Diaz, or Darwin, excuse me. It was a very overhit ball. I don't know who he was looking for, but he puts it into the crowd instead of towards Mohamed Salah. Love the channel. Thank you, bud. Don't forget, if you do like it, hit that subscribe button. Oh, again, just messy and the ball goes out for a throw. I'm starting to get a bit nervy, I won't lie. It was Diaz, was it? Sorry. The sun on that side of the pitch makes it really hard for me to spot who's out there. Matip heads the ball away. Trent's back in the right back position. He launches the ball long upfield. Salah gives chase, but the Brighton left back gets there. Ball goes out of play for Liverpool, throw in on the far side. Am I watching the rugby? I've been watching bits and pieces of it, mate, but I've been working a lot over the past few weeks, so haven't seen as much of it as I would have liked. Verge carrying the ball out of the fence here now. Plays it up for Lucho, who's been absolutely manhandled. Anthony Taylor blows his whistle. Gives Liverpool the free kick. Loving the DAZN subscription. £17 a month. Oh, mate, I'm with you. Jonathan, we have a spare account that we use, a Spanish DAZN account for when the games aren't on TV in England or Ireland. And yeah, I'm right with you. Good value. Indonesia's in the house, Mo. How are we? Pleasure to have you with us, sir. What is going on with the numbers here? It's jumping up and down 1,000, like, very quickly. Like, goes down and back up, down and back up. 1-0 Brighton. 1-0 Brighton, for the love of God. Fuck me. That's nonsense. How? Always giving away goals. And it's McAllister with the mistake. For the love of God. Every damn time. It's like we want to play -1. Every feckin' time. So Alisson passes the ball across the verge of Van Dijk. Van Dijk tries to pick out McAllister. It's short. And then the keeper's off his line and he passes it into the net. For the love of God! Simple stuff. Basic pitch defending. Fucking Morticia Adams then passes the ball into the goal. It's 1-0. They didn't even have to work for it. All week, we trained for that. All week. Press comes on, pass around it. Press comes on, pass around it. Press comes on, don't give it to Brighton. That's just nonsense. It's nonsense. Fuck me. Teams don't even have to try, like. Darwin now, or excuse me, Diaz, right channel. Lads, I can't believe that. Lucho spins away. It'll be a Liverpool corner. I need to see that back. Who's at fault? Is it Van Dijk or McAllister? Is it a bad pass or was McAllister not awake? But either way, our captain again. Verge, yeah. If in doubt, just go long, you donkeys. Ball in. Brighton headed away. Elliott. And now we're just going to play into their hands because they're going to want the counter. They're going to want us to push on now. It's like you don't give Brighton a lead. It's like a wet dream for De Zerbi to go and gift them a lead like that. VVD is too casual. Yes, he is at times. And go back to the start of the watch-along here. I said, when we were talking about our centre-backs, the one that's under pressure is actually our captain. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. You do this all week in training. You knew what we were going to be facing. You put that extra bit of zip on the ball. And no, of course, just casual Van Dijk. It's not good enough. Elliott to Salah. Elliott back into Salah. Go on, Mo. Mo tries to open up his body. Can't quite get the connection he wants and the ball drifts behind for a goal kick. It's an insane world we live in where a 20-year-old prospect in Kwanzaa looks more composed at the back than our captain, said Aaron. I mean, let me just say this, right? And I want to know what TikTok thinks as well. We better not live in a world again where Jurgen just keeps forgiving Van Dijk mistakes. If he continues to shit the bed, then he's got to be dropped. I don't care who you are at Liverpool. If you're Virgil van Dijk, if you're Mohamed Salah, if you're Darwin Núñez, I don't care. If you're not doing your job to a good enough standard, you need to be getting splinters on your arse. Reputations don't cut it. And that's one thing Klopp needs to just be ruthless on. You play because you deserve to play, not because of who your name is. Salah now. Again, strike, it's blocked. McAllister, ball bounces up over him. João Pedro now has it. Ball in, it's overhit, looking for Salah, and it goes through to the Brighton keeper. I mean, Brighton players down. He blocked Salah's shot with his face, and he did take a flush in the face, to be fair to him. Do you not think Elliott and Maka makes us slow? Not Elliott, no. I don't think Elliott is in any way slow. I think Elliott's work rate's top notch. Look, if you want to point a finger of blame for that, it's at our captain. Alisson was the position that he was told to be in to give us options, so we have like balls for Verge. So Alisson was to the right. He tries to play it into McAllister. It's under hit, and then it doesn't get to McAllister. Brighton pinch it, and then Alisson's out of position, and it was quick thinking from the Brighton forward, and he passed it into the net. But it wasn't Alexis. The ball never got to Alexis. I don't know what McAllister's supposed to do. The ball didn't get to him. It was under hit. I want to smash something. Craig angry. Look at that again. One ball and he's in space on the edge of our box. Who the fuck is picking up? One ball and Gross is there again, splitting the centre backs. Corner to Brighton again, this time on the far side. Alisson's bang average with his feet. What had that got to do with Alisson? Alisson was in a position Jurgen would have told him to be in to give Van Dijk options. So Alisson passed the ball to Verge. Nothing wrong with that. And then Verge doesn't get the pass to McAllister. I don't understand how this in any way speaks up for Alisson. 27 minutes on the clock. Brighton with another corner. They go short. Second ball. They manage to pull it back edge of the box. Diagonal ball now over Trent's head. He does well, gets a touch in it. It'll be another Brighton corner, this time on the near side. Come on. Again, look how long Brighton are taking over this. Ball in. They win the first header again, but Trent clears the second ball. VVD's not a captain, sick of his arrogance, said John Williams. Thank you for your super chat, John. 28 minutes on the clock at the Amex. It's Brighton who lead by 1-0. The fuckery inferno carries on from the Spurs game. I'm absolutely fuming at the state of... the architects of our own downfall again. Look at that. Couple of passes from Brighton, and there's loads of space now in our left back position as Robertson's caught up the field. Brighton slip it in behind. Alisson comes out. Robertson gets the ball. Play it. Look at the state of it. Look at the bleeding 2 and 8 of it. Just the lackadaisical attitude, the laziness, the just Alisson bang average with his feet. He's one of the best in history with his feet, and we desperately need a natural DM. I agree. He's brilliant with his feet. I don't get the criticism of Alisson there, but thank you, Nathan. Welsh Dragon said, honestly, Klopp needs to stop picking players based off names. Kwanzaa Nibu over Matip and Verge, Ryan over Maka. Look, I'm not going to go in on Matip because I don't think Matip's done much wrong. Verge, 100%. The casual, arrogant nature of the way he carries himself is great when he's brilliant, but when he's not, it's very easy to get wound up by it. And again, that was a simple pass. And if you didn't like the look of the pass, you either go long or you reset and play it out to Alisson again. We're jinxed. Brighton are our bogey team, lads. How's TikTok feeling? What's the score? It's 1-0 Brighton, mate. 1-0 Brighton. Massive mistake from us. Gifted them the opening goal. And by us, I mean our captain. Brighton now again play around the press and bring it forward. They've got runners left and right. Strike. Oh. Alisson dives down, balls just wide of his left-hand post. And look, Brighton look more likely to get the second than we do to find an equaliser at this moment in time. They're finding the spaces. We need defenders. VVD isn't as good anymore, says LFC fan 66. Thank you for your super chat, mate. Brighton are a good team and everyone's bogey team. I think they're especially a bogey team for us. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we haven't beaten them in the last 6. Matoma now left side. It'll be a throw into Brighton on the far side. .31.5 on the clock at the Amex, excuse me. It's Brighton who lead by a goal to 0. If I had hair, I'd be pulling it out. I might have to get to the nostril hair at this point. Come on. Look, Verge up there giving away fouls in the opposition half. Yes, Verge, it's called a stupid overpress, and the referee's absolutely spot on to pull you up on it because, and I can't say this clearly enough, Verge, it was a goddamn foul. You just clipped them, Verge. You just literally put your foot around him and clipped them. And then he cries at the referee like it wasn't a foul. Stop being lazy. How about that? Has Alisson been affected by the Onana bug? Don't worry, City, we have a problem. Again, it's nothing to do with Alisson. The position that Alisson was in was the position he would have been told to be in to make sure there's options for the passers. So, if we're looking for somebody to blame, it's squarely on the shoulders of Virgil van Dijk. Divock Origi was so underrated. .33 minutes now, still 1-0 to Brighton. Have we had a shot on target yet? I feel like we've had a couple of shots blocked from Mo, but I don't remember us testing their keeper yet. Look at that again. Where are Brighton getting the time from? Somebody count if they definitely only got 11. No shot on target. McAllister to Elliott, Szoboszlai, Matip, Van Dijk, Back to Matip. Just knocking the ball around at the back again. What we're doing when we're doing this, by the way, when we're dicking about knocking the ball side to side, all we're doing is giving Brighton a chance to get back into position and set themselves, making it even harder. Possession so far is pretty fairly split. Brighton with 49.7%, Liverpool with 50.3%. Aerial duels won. Brighton are shading that as well. They're about 10% up on us. Duels won. They're 10% up. Aerial duels won. Well, to use the phrase, bitch slapped is what we're being. They've 75% of their aerial duels won versus 25% for us. They've had 5 corners to air 1. No shots on target for Liverpool. Shot accuracy of 14% for Brighton. It's just on every metric. Any metric you're looking at there, outside of maybe possession, which is pretty even, Brighton are on top. The aerial duels one is a disgrace. Elliott, his attempted pass is blocked. 35. I'm going to sink at 35 minutes, by the way, because I forgot to do that earlier. So, 35 minutes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How are the comparables, Crosby?
Good.
Verge. McAllister, back to Allison. Elliott. Again, every time we get into a half yard of space or the half space, nothing happens. We get the ball and then we just go back. Get the ball, go back. Get the ball, go back. Again, we just don't look like there's any penetration here. Ball over the top, looking for Salah. It's intercepted. Brighton come away with it. Darwin. Oh, lucky. That should have played its way through. We finally pinched the ball back on the edge of their penalty area. And I think it was Szoboszlai who tried to tread the ball through. Let's have a look. Yeah, I just can't find Mohamed Salah. That was probably the best time we've done with overpowering them at the edge of their box, or overpressing them, I should say. Drop Van Dijk and start Kwanzaa, said your Nan. Thank you for the super chat, Nan. I hope we don't see another situation like we've seen previously where Klopp plays players on reputation, because that did my head in. And Van Dijk's not up to it at the minute. I think it's a fair assessment to say his defensive work is not of a captain's level anyway. And now we've given away another free kick on the edge of the box. McAllister needs to come off, by the way, at half time. He's having an absolute mare. Steps across, him and Virgil. Between the two of them, they managed to foul João Pedro. And that'll be a free kick in a very dangerous area. Game's screaming out for a bit of Gravenberch by the looks of it. It's a very good shooting position for Brighton. It's about 22 yards out. Slightly left of centre. Ideal for a right footer. Come on. Alisson setting his wall. Come on, boys. Right, here we go. Brighton with the free kick. Dunk straight into the wall. And Salah doesn't clear it, and it goes back to Brighton. Cross in. Over Alisson's bar. Goal kick. Sell Salah and buy Saka. Yeah, because it's that easy. I mean, I mean, don't get me wrong, Daniel. If we ever do sell Salah, I would love it, but we're not going to get Saka. Unfortunately, mate, he's very much settled on a nice big contract there at Arsenal. I think it was 300 grand a week or something. 6 minutes left in the first half, and it's Brighton lead by a goal to 0. And look, we haven't looked likely, if we're being honest, have we? Again, giving it away. Brighton have it now, centre of the park. Good press, one back. Szoboszlai slips it into Diaz. Darwin, Elliott, Salah. Goal! Go on, Mo! 1-1. Molazzo! 1-1. Mohamed Salah with the equaliser. It was kind of out of nowhere. We win the ball back in midfield. It slipped in right hand side. Few bits of passing between Darwin, Elliott, then to Salah. Elliott, I believe, dummies the ball, leaves it run to Salah. And Salah, that's like a wet dream for Mo. Running across his body onto his left foot. Molazzo, bottom corner, and it's 1-1 at the Amex. Diaz, Darwin, Elliott leaves it for Mo, and he buries it. Go on, Mo! Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Mo Salah! Running down the wing. Salah, la, 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 the Egyptian king. Go on, Mo. 1-1. Whoop, whoop. Klopp applauds, as he should, and it's 1-1. We're level. Now, you know, ladies and gentlemen, in these occasions, it's very important here, because you don't want to blame it on the sunshine. You don't want to blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. Newland's out. Newland's loving life at the Amex. There he is with his little Newland shuffle. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box. Go on, Newland. I'm not happy with this angle. There we go, that's better. Newland celebrating. You're missing this TikTok. You're not seeing Newland dancing. Right, 1-1. And we've played badly, so I'll take it. Salah, free kick, ref, yes. Salah tugged back, referee says free kick right hand side. Do you know what I love about that, by the way? TikTok, you love this as well. I love that Elliott left it. Mo's like, no, Harvey. Leave that ball. Mo's got this. And he buries it. Calmness personified by Mo as well. Right, free kick to Liverpool. Wide right, Trent's over it. Brighton holding the line about 5 yards ahead of the 18-yard box. Cross in from Trent. Header from Darwin. Ooh, that's a nasty collision. Diaz and the keeper both slide for the ball. I mean, do you know what? Let me just say one thing here. Fair play to their keeper. Because he hasn't made a meal of that. Darwin heads it. The ball's there to be won. Lucho comes sliding in. And do you know what? Fair play to Verbruggen. Fair play to Verbruggen. Ball at his feet. Penalty! Penalty to the Reds! Penalty! This is not a drill! Penalty! Anthony Taylor points to the spot. I've just given Verbruggen a big one. Hello. Just given Verbruggen the big one. And then they're guilty of messing the ball around. We press, win it back. We're trying to pass it. So Dom presses, gives it to Darwin, and then he's dragged back. Can't complain about that. Dragged him back by the shirt. Penalty. Stonewall penalty. Stonewaller. Szoboszlai grabbed by the back of the shirt and dragged down. The press wins it. Then Darwin tries to lay it back off for Szoboszlai to have a tap in. He's dragged back by Pascal Gross. I don't know. I mean, stop. Would you stop, VAR? Would you stop? There's. Look at that. I mean, don't know what VAR's looking at that long. I mean, blatant. The only question is yellow, surely. Where's the yellow? It's got to be a yellow. It's got to be a yellow. Salah to take the penalty. Why no yellow? Anyone? Genuinely, why no yellow? Right, Mohamed Salah over it. We're inside the last minute of stoppage time at the end of the first half. Penalty for Liverpool. Where's the yellow? Honestly. How no yellow card for that foul? Right, Mohamed Salah versus Verbruggen. Salah takes a couple of steps back. Deep breath. Salah steps up. Scores! Go on, Mo! 2-1. Egyptian King, calm as you like. Slots it into the bottom corner and Liverpool lead at the Amex by 2-1. My friends, this is not a drill. Mohamed Salah, cometh the hour, cometh the man. Steps up, left foot, bottom corner. Whoop, whoop. 2-1. Reds lead at the Amex. The great man is at it again. He's on a hat-trick now at the Amex. Mohamed Salah, keeper goes the right way, but it was too good a strike. Drilled into the bottom corner. Molazzo number 2. Salah scores and Liverpool lead at the Amex by 2-1. We love that. I'm still wondering where the yellow is. I'm still wondering. Newlon, get yourself out there and have a party, son. Liverpool lead at the Amex. Sunshine, moonlight, good times, boogie. Go on, Newlon. I'll take that, lads. I'll take that, you know. Going in at half-time, having not played well. Mohamed Salah stepping up. Go, I got this, lads. I got this. What's all the fuss about? Has anybody seen the added on time, by the way? 3 minutes. There we go. 3 minutes added on. No, there couldn't be a red for that, by the way. There's double jeopardy rules meant there was never going to be a red card there. But yellow, I don't understand why there was no yellow. So, just as an example, if Verge had fouled Isak when we played Newcastle in the penalty area, it would have just been a yellow. Same there. Double jeopardy rule applies. But no yellow? Golden boot, Mo Salah, hat-trick maybe, said Kevin Real 21. Thank you, mate. And don't forget, my friends, do hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. The Reds 2-1 up, having gone 1-0 down as we go towards half-time. We're inside the final minute of stoppage time at the end of the first half. You said get Newlon, please. Newlon was out already, my friend. He's been out twice today. Right, see this to half-time, lads. See this to half-time. Put it out, Verge. No messing about. Verge goes long. Come on, boys. Feel a lot happier now. What are we saying, TikTok? Are we a bit calmer? If you are new to us on TikTok as well, this is something we're going to do all season. We're going to be keeping the watch-alongs on YouTube and on TikTok. So, if you are new, my friends, please do hit that follow button and drop a like. Whew. I am sweating buckets here, lads. If there was smell-o-vision, you lads would be running away in numbers, I swear to God. Fair play to Anthony Taylor as well. He spotted that. Didn't even have to wait for VAR for the penalty. He spotted it himself. Salah's defo on a bit of a redemption arc with the penos, isn't he? Right, referee blows up. It is half-time at the Amex. Liverpool lead by 2-1. Mohamed Salah with both of them, you big, beautiful man, you. Right, ladies and gents, half-time of the Amex. It is Liverpool who lead by 2-1. Mohamed Salah with both the goals. Just a reminder, we are proudly being brought to you today with thanks to our amazing sponsors, Manscaped. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping on any of the products at manscaped.com by using our discount code ANFIELD20 at checkout or scanning the QR code on the screen. Had to clear my throat again, sorry. But yeah, thank you to Manscaped for their support. Hopefully you guys think of your fathers or your boyfriends or your girlfriends. Because ladies, I've got a bit of breaking news for you. My missus uses a Manscaped product to prepare the pitch. And she swears by it. So, ladies, good looking out here by Craig as well. Get yourselves over to manscaped.com, 20% off and free shipping. And as my son loves to continuously remind us, your balls will thank you later. Sorry if I'm deluded, but how is that a penalty? Really? Dude, like, I know you, so I know you're not a troll. He grabbed his collar and drags him back. Like, American football fans, horseshoe tackle in American football, right? That would be an infringement in American football. So, look, he tried to choke him, dude. I mean, this isn't sadomasochism FC here. You know, that was as blatant a penalty as you're going to see. He grabs him and reefs him back by the neck. Do you know how expensive football shirts are these days? But it was a blatant penalty, mate. The only question I had is, why no yellow? Hang on. Brighton. Ben sent me a message saying, Brighton not close. Brighton better side, not even close. How are we feeling now, Benjamin? How are we feeling now? Brighton were the better side, but we're winning, so... Abubakar, all good, buddy. I know you well enough now to know you're not a troll either, man. No need to apologise. Thank you for your super chat. And look, we've turned it around in the first half, Abubakar. So I am feeling good about life, my friend. I'm sure you are as well. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we have the best subscribers on the planet, in my humble opinion. If you are not yet part of the Anfield Agenda family, please do hit that subscribe button. And don't forget about your new favourite football channel, Top of the League. Today, when I finish my match reaction, I am jumping straight onto our brand new second channel, Top of the League, where we're going to be bringing you guys a watch-along at the Emirates between Arsenal and Manchester City. If you haven't subscribed to our brand new channel yet, please do. You can do so in the description of this stream, or you can scan the QR code that is going to be on the screen in a second. No, it's not, because I can't find the oak. Doesn't matter. It's in the description of the stream, and we will pin it to the top of the chat as well. Bam, bam. There we go. There's the link to Top of the League. Thank you very much. It's pinned to the top of the chat. If you have to go click that, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you've got your notifications turned on. We're going to be bringing you guys all the biggest watch-alongs this season. Liverpool stuff will, of course, be here on Anfield Agenda. Champions League games, massive Premier League games, biggest games for around world football. We got you covered on Top of the League. And I'm looking forward to the challenge of pushing that channel along with Ben and Connor to try and grow our second brand. Mo Salah, said Mike. Thank you, Mike. Mo Salah's world class. Glad he stayed with us this season, said Laser Sharp. Absolutely. Nothing makes me happier than a Molazzo. And I'm trademarking that bitch. Elliot off for Gravenberch. If I was making a change in midfield, honestly, it would be McAllister that I'd be taking off for Gravenberch. Or if you take off Elliot, I'd like to see Gravenberch maybe deeper and McAllister pushed upfield a bit. I don't like McAllister in this position today against Brighton because their press is so good. And look, you've seen where the goal came from. Obviously, I think Verge was at fault for that, but if I was making a change, I think it would be McAllister for me today, just based on what I'm seeing. Hello, Craig. Crazy how quick a game can change. It's why we love football. 87 Unicorn. Just like that. You know, I was saying no shots on target, looking a bit suspect today, and then boom, job done, 2-1 up at half time. Mohammed Faroud said, one of these days we'll concede early and lose a big game, not counting last week due to the dumpster fire named Simon Hooper. Yeah, look, it's not great. Mahmoud, it isn't. It's not great when you go down, but you know what, buddy? I'll take every game this season go 1-0 down if we turn it round to win 3-1. But you're right. The old heart could certainly do with us Going through a nice easy game. United fans feeling salty, said Abubakar. Well, Ben just sent me back a gift. It's not fair. Look, I'm only focused on what we're doing this season, Liverpool, and we've got to take care of our own business because we can't let the opportunity at the Emirates of somebody dropping points pass up. We need to take the points today ourselves. So yeah, halfway there, but a big 45 to go. There's nothing worse than going into the international break on the back of a result you're not happy with, because it feels like a very long time. What are you saying, TikTok? You guys don't want to go through 2 weeks either if we don't pick up a win, right? So we need to get the win. TikTok, why not come across and join us on YouTube? Get yourselves over to Anfield Agenda. You'll have the full graphics. You'll have the clock. You'll have Newlon. You'll have the chat. And we'll have fun.
It's weird. We're not weird. Interesting. James Pearce and David Lynch are both saying that should have been a red for the Brighton player.
A red?
Yeah, because it's blatant, like, denial of a goal scoring opportunity.
Interesting. So, David Lynch and James Pearce, two fine journalists, have both said that they believe it should have been a red card for the Brighton player because it was a clear denial of a goal scoring opportunity. So, but to not even have a yellow, like, I am astounded. Look, it's their journalists, they'll know what they're talking about. I thought at least a yellow anyway, but nah, nothing. Ryan Conway said, can we stop conceding first? Can we please get a natural 6 in January? Okay, got that out of my system. Now let's go get the 3 points. I think most of us, Ryan, are probably in agreement, bud, with exactly what you said there. Mo won't be worth 100 million next year. He's too old. Liverpool should take the offer while it's on the table. You hear those critics now, Craig? I don't. I don't remember many people saying he wouldn't be worth 100 million next year. In fact, I think everybody said that's probably the number he will be worth. I think there was a lot of us that thought he wouldn't be worth the 150 upwards that was apparently on the table. But you know what? The fact that Saudi Arabia are now pushing so hard for that World Cup, they're going to want, because I think Mourinho's going to end up there very soon if he gets the boo from Roma. In fact, it looks like he's almost teasing Roma to sack him, talking about a massive offer he's been given. So, look, I think we will get the 100 million if the club decide that next summer's the time. You know, we all want Mo extended. Of course we do. But, you know, we also know John W. Henry. Why is that not a red card? Said AMC7. Truth is, I didn't think it was allowed to be a red card. But, again, journalists, James Pearce, David Lynch, both saying they believe it was denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity and thus should have been a red. I thought it was the double jeopardy rule. But either way, to get no card, nothing, that I don't understand. Well, Craig, come on the Reds. We're going to win 3-1. Hope you're doing good anyway. I'm sweating buckets, dude. I am. I'm pretty nervous at the minute, and I'm jabbering my way through half time. It's a big, big day, this. If we can get the win, it sets up a beautiful watch-along for the Arsenal-Man City game where we can sit back and know someone there is dropping points. At least the yellow makes no sense, said Rav. Yellow, said hard tackle. It's crazy. Like, I don't get how there was no card there. Super Sunday equals all day long with Cutie Craig. Yeah, it does. We're here all the way through. So look, this is what's going to happen today over the rest of the day. We're going to take you through the rest of this game. We're going to do a 25-minute match reaction, and then we're going to run over to top of the league for a watch-along of the Arsenal-Man City game, and then I'll come back and record the player ratings. Tomorrow, my friends, is going to be my last live stream for about 11 days. So join me tomorrow night. We're doing a live squad battle where you are going to pick the winner of the 5 battles that we're going to pick out on the pitch today. We're going to look at 5 key areas on the pitch where Brighton and Liverpool players go head to head. Ask you guys tomorrow night to let us know who won the battles, and then we'll finish up tomorrow night. I'll give you my combined 11 from the game today between the Liverpool and Brighton players. Join us tomorrow night for that at 8:30. It is a new show we're doing, but we're tweaking it so that you guys pick who wins those squad battles, and then at the end I will give you my my combined 11 from the game. See that, TikTok? Innovative. That's what I'm here for. He says being the biggest boomer ever, and everyone on TikTok's going, all right, Grandad, calm down. Uncle Fester's getting ahead of himself. Monet's 3 today. At least we need to keep as long as we can. Oh, look, he's on a hat-trick. I'd love him to get a hat-trick. Oh, I would, yeah. I'd love Mo to be on a hat-trick. As of right now, as the result sits, if it was to stay that way, Liverpool will be up to second place behind Spurs. That won't be for long. Spurs ain't staying at the top of the league too long. Brian is gifting another TikTok. You're missing out. Brian's in here dishing out 20 memberships again. Brian, thank you, my friend. 20 Anfield Agenda memberships gifted by Brian. That's 40 today from our friend LFC USA. Thank you, Brian. And Connor's giving me the go-ahead to go to Boston in March. Haven't you, Connor?
Yeah.
Connor's giving us the go-ahead, Brian. Anfield Agenda live show in Boston in March. Can we make it happen? Wait until I tell Connor how much we're going to lose doing that live show. But either way, it doesn't matter. It's going to be the week after Paddy's week, Connor. Because that's when the international break is. Week after Paddy's week. I won't lie to you, mate. The cheapskate in me was like, at least then the hotels be a bit cheaper. Imagine trying to get flights and accommodation for Paddy's week in Boston.
Fuck that.
Yeah, not happening. Although, to be fair, couldn't be any worse than a Dublin hotel price.
Cheaper flight
there. You've got really nice eyebrows. How dare you? How dare you? I have one eyebrow. It's a beautiful thing. Do you know what? Connor always notices if I shave them a little bit. He goes to me, did you shave your eyebrows? Yeah. It's probably my only one standout hairy feature, to be fair.
I think I just spent far too much time looking at your face.
Happens to the best, Connor. Happens to the best. What was the comparables, by the way? Spurs winning the league. Look, I have no problem with Spurs winning the league, mate. Spurs win the league, I'll be on congratulating. If Arsenal win the league, I'll be on congratulating. If City win the league, I'll be demanding those 115 charges. Closer than I'd like. Proud and honoured to be a Liverpool fan. Thank you, Anfield Agenda. Thank you, Iranian Pride. Great to have you in again, my friend. Long time viewer of the channel. Craig is built different. Yeah, I've got extra padding. I'm also aerodynamic. Connor sounds like Barry White, said Steve.
I've had that a few times, to be fair.
Where's the album, bitch? So what I mean, if he sounds like Barry White, there's definitely we have to drop a diss track then, Connor, where you just come in full Barry White, like, I'll be on like Squeaky and like this, and then Connor come in and go, hey baby, suck on my chocolate salty balls, put them in your mouth and suck them. Right, here we go. The double jeopardy law states where a player commits an offence against an opponent within their own penalty area which denies an opponent an obvious goal-scoring opportunity and the referee awards a penalty, the offender is cautioned if the offence was an attempt to play the ball. In all other circumstances, e.g. holding, pulling, pushing, no possibility to play the ball, the offending player must be sent off. Dare I mention VAR again? So that is the double jeopardy law as it's written. And based off that double jeopardy law as it's written, the Brighton player should have been sent off. I honestly thought it was a yellow, but reading that, as it said, no genuine attempt to play the ball, grabbed him by the shirt collar. Where was the red card then? Because let's be honest. Let's be really honest about this. If that was the other way round, you know what I mean? We know. Ojmoose, thank you for your super chat, super sticker, mate. Bumdog, welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras, mate. And don't forget, if you are a member of Anfield Agenda Ultras, you are, of course, invited to the Anfield Agenda Discord group. So don't forget to check the... what tab is it under, Connor?
The members tab.
The members tab on our YouTube channel. I keep saying the community tab.
I think it comes up on both. I'll refresh it there now for no reason.
Yeah, so we're just going to refresh that link as well to make sure that anybody who is an Anfield Agenda Ultras member, that link is refreshed and ready for you to join the Discord. Booga Boy, thank you, mate, for your super sticker. Gravenberg getting instructions there from John Achterberg, so it looks like he's getting ready to come on.
Going to goal, is he?
Yeah, Achterberg, don't do what Alisson did. Don't pass the verge. Right, and again, just a reminder, my friends, we are being proudly brought to you today with thanks to your favourite male grooming product, manscaped.com. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping on either the Beard Hedger Pro or the Manscaped Lawnmower 4.0 or any of the products at manscaped.com. Use our discount code ANFIELD20 at checkout, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Gravenberch is ready to come on. This is not a drill. Ryan's ready to come on, and he will be replacing Elliott. So Ryan Gravenberch on to replace Harvey Elliott. Love Mo. Me dad said sell him. It proved me right again. I love him. Absolutely love him. Not just because he proved me right. Thanks for the stream. Fionn, thank you for joining us, mate. Much love to you and your dad. I hope you're both well. Second half is about to get underway at the Amex. Liverpool lead by 2-1, playing from left to right in the first half. Second half even. So we're going to have another conversation about VAR now after this game, aren't we? We definitely are.
How long until the apology, do you reckon?
Oh yeah, apology number 16, is it? Or 15 on the way? Right, we're underway in the second half, my friends. Brought to you by Manscaped. 20% off and free shipping with Anfield 20 at checkout. Brighton go long, play the ball straight through to Alisson. Very nice of him to give us the ball back at the start of the second half. King Kenny has upgraded his membership to the Anfield Agenda Ultras. You know, if it's good enough for King Kenny, it's good enough for everybody. Thank you, mate. Look forward to seeing you in the Discord. And by the way, for those that are in the Discord, I will be in there when I'm on holidays. I will be making sure to drop in and chat with you guys while I'm away. You know, it's great being with the family and all, but I have to look after the second family as well. My illegitimate children.
It's not because he wants to talk to you though, so he wants to brag with the holiday.
Yeah, it's just because I want to flex. That's all. I'll just be putting pictures of the house we're staying in. Sorry, did I say house? I meant McMansion. Do you know what I said to Sabrina, Connor? Usually we go on holidays, right? And we always hire a car. And I usually hate coming home. Sorry, one sec. Usually hate coming home because you have to get into your banger of a car then. Your older car. But this time it'll be different. I'll be getting home, getting into my new car. Offside flag up against Evan Ferguson, who looked very shocked.
That's just the Irish look.
I mean, that was a very tight off, but it did look like he was just off. Alisson in possession, edge of his box. He goes out left-hand side looking for Lucho. Brighton win the first ball. Liverpool press. Robertson has it. Well done, Robbo. Goes back to Verge. It's back with Alisson. I'm going to sync a 47 minutes now. So it's 47 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Darwin, go on boy, head down. Go on Darwin, Arnaud Snaguiha. Into the right channel to Mo. Mo plays a ball in, Darwin, he takes a touch, brings him back to the edge of the box, swivels, shoots. Ball deflects, Brighton stop it from going out. Oh, penalty! Surely penalty, no? Did he not just trip Mo on the edge of the box there, no?
I think he got the ball, did he?
Let's have a look. Touches it there. No pen, but it's close. They both got a touch on the ball. It wasn't a pen, they both got a touch on the ball. But it was close. Soboslai, go on Dom. Brighton throw in, near side. No, it wasn't a penalty, but it was close. They both just got a little touch on the ball, but it was one of those where, you know, the defender's almost sideswiped by a player getting in there. Brighton do well, though. Play it into our left channel. Robbo gets back. Brighton in. Alisson, you're the best in the world! The best in the world! Should have been 2-2, but Alisson comes out one-on-one, spreads himself, gets down and makes the save. And now he's feeling a little bit of a knock. But Alisson Becker, once again, proving why he is the greatest goalkeeper in the world. Good ball played through by Brighton. Robbo's turned inside out. And then Ali comes out. Look at that. Unbelievable techers. Look at this. Oh, left hand. What a keeper. What a keeper. Oh, he's unbelievable, lads. There's shades of Craig Holden in him. That's so good. So good. What a save. He's back up on his feet. He's okay. We're almost 5 minutes into the second half. It's still Liverpool leading by 2-1. Alisson Becker with another world-class save. Nathan Walker said, no keeper comes close to Ali. Nope, not since I hung up the gloves, mate. Matoma now. Still. Left side. Trent says, give me that ball. Give me that ball. Salah. Ball in field. Darwin. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Proper ding-dong battles in that midfield for possession. Alan McGee. Welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. Appreciate your support, sir. Thank you. Brighton inside their own half now. Liverpool have everybody back behind the ball at this point. Come on, boys. I mean, I love that they have to have a staff for Liverpool with goals conceded with 10 men in the second half, which, by the way, was 0. Evan Ferguson strikes from the edge of the box, leans back, puts it over the bar. Goal kick to Liverpool. I'm 20 seconds ahead if you can refresh. It's nothing to do with me, pal. It's Sky. I have a Sky Glass TV, which is a streaming product. And I have a puck, which is the little box that connects into other TVs. So because it's a streaming product, inherently there's a slight delay built in. And then if you add in the YouTube delay on top of that, that's where you get this differential, which is why I sync, so everybody can try and get on the same time frame. Kirk Wilson said, do you think the ref should make all the decisions and only VAR show the images and tell the ref to look at the monitor and ref be mic'd up? 100%, by the way, free kick to Liverpool here. 100% that the ref should be mic'd up and everything they do should be transparent. I was a really interesting piece with Nigel Owens, actually, the referee, former rugby referee, who was talking about what they do obviously in rugby and how much more professional they are and transparent and precise in the language used. So yes, I hope we get to that point. Yes, again, well in. John Matip stepping in this time to win the ball. He's fouled. Free kick to Liverpool. But yes, I do agree. Rugby, NFL, there are lots of other sports. I think rugby league as well, if I'm not mistaken. We should absolutely. Do you know what always gets me when I listen to the audio? I don't know, Connor, if you've thought this as well. How crap the audio sounds. Like, it always sounds like a dirty phone call. So you listen to the rugby, it's crystal clear.
I love if you can hear like TMO and all rugby as well. Or even just the ref like all the time.
They're also calm as well.
Or did you see the way of the fight last night in rugby? Just after half time. There were 10 of them brawling and the ref was still standing there. It's like, come on, lads.
Yeah, well, would you get in the middle of it? I wouldn't. The big 19, 20 stone monsters killing each other. I'm not jumping in the middle of that. I'd have to poke the head off all of them. Darwin. The Dom. Ball in! Oh, we've hit the bar! Gravenberch hits the bar. It's a great move by Liverpool down the right-hand side. Play from right to left. Ryan Gravenberch makes a late run on the far side. Gets a strike on the ball, but unfortunately for him, it comes back off the crossbar, and it's still 2-1. Come on, boys. Salah. McAllister. Again, he's dispossessed. João Pedro now. Brighton trying to counter. Liverpool get bodies back. Well in, boys. Well in. Oh, you could see how pissed off Ryan was when he missed that. He went and he kind of slapped one of the Hourdens, I think. I definitely said hoardings, by the way. He didn't have his pimp hand ready. Oh, that would have been a bit of comfort we needed, but anyway, we still have a lead, but maybe should have had a bigger lead. Again, look at this. Brighton player just being allowed to go on a little run down the right-hand side. Then Matip gives the ball back to him. Solly March again. It'll be a Brighton corner. Fucking hell, boys. Come on. So we're finally seeing a replay of this opportunity. Oh.
So unlucky.
It bounced up just before him. And he's leaning back. And he side foots it. And it comes back off the bar. Oh. He's still annoyed about it. You can still see him. Right, corner to Brighton. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Ball in. Matip gets ahead on it. Gravenberch with the second ball. Plays it up the line then. Salah goes in chase. Stand Mo. Brighton back to their keeper. Come on, boys. Brighton knocking it around the back. Liverpool press comes on. Brighton go back to their keeper. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Score update. It's Wolves 1, Aston Villa 1. Pau Torres with the equaliser for Villa in that game. Come on. Darwin heads it back to Gravenberch. He flicks it back forward, but there's nobody there. It's straight to a Brighton player. Brighton move the ball out to their left-hand side. Salah comes across the press. Matoma now. He cuts in field. Salah steps across him. Referee says illegally so. Gives a free kick. Latest scores in the Premier League is obviously Liverpool 2-1 up. West Ham beating Newcastle by 1-0 and it's all level. Wolves Villa. Bit of a Midlands derby. Brighton on the attack down the left. Cross in. It's headed away. Heads it away. Brighton win it back though. Have it right hand side of the penalty area. Lucho tries a tackle. Misses the ball. Brighton down the right. Robertson tries to block the cross. Does really well. My skybox is freezing here and it's turned itself off. Great product. Yours is still on there, right?
Yeah.
I can see it in your TV. Liverpool just knocking the ball around. We're back on.
God bless the frame shirt.
Yeah, I was for a few seconds there. My screen went off, and I was having to watch the game through a framed jersey on my wall, on the other TV.
The ultimate flex, isn't it?
1-1 in the Newcastle game. Sorry, Isaac scored 1-1.
Yeah, he just scored the second actually.
Someone said stream is freezing. Refresh. So yes, the broadband must have gone down for a sec. We're back. Don't worry. Just refresh. We are back. I hate when it does that.
It looks to be good now.
Liverpool in possession, left-hand side. I hate when the widget changes because I can't see how many people are in the chat. There we go. Apologies about that, my friends. Refresh, we should be all good. Salah, ball in field. Back into the right channel. Mo gives chase. Go on, Mo. My apologies about that, my friends. There was a little glitch on our Wi-Fi for a second. McAllister. Outside of the football. All the way back to Alisson. Trent. Approaching the hour mark at the Amex. Darwin down by the corner flag. Win a corner at least, buddy. Back to Salah. Nothing on for him. He goes infield to Trent. Trent goes back to Matip. Liverpool just keeping possession for the moment. Alisson. The Verge. Back into Trent. Come on, boys. I mean, it's looking smooth at the minute, but we need a bit of penetration here. Ooh. That's what... Come on, finish that for me. That's what he said. TikTok, how are we feeling? We nervous? We happy? Slenderest of leads, but it's a lead nonetheless. Craig, cake or ice cream? Cake. Definitely cake. Connor, cake or ice cream?
Cake.
It's got to be cake. Evan Ferguson coming off for Brighton, by the way, to be replaced by Danny Welbeck. I'm saying nothing. I'm saying nothing. Evan Ferguson off to be replaced by Danny Welbeck. I'll let you guys make up your own mind. We've hit the hour mark. Matip to Alisson. Nervy scoreline this one, but I tell you what, I'm feeling a whole lot better than I was in the first 35 minutes of the game. Diaz, Robbo, The Verge. Matoma, he goes past a couple of players. Then Trent, look at that. Trent, don't ever talk to me again about, Matoma's going to have Trent on toast. Trent's been doing very well against Matoma today, thank you. Newcastle 2-1 up. They've turned it round. Newcastle 2-1 up at West Ham.
Isak again.
Alexander Isak with his second goal of the day. Don't get cocky. Nobody got cocky. As I said, as I'm feeling better about life than I was. I don't know how that's getting cocky. Brighton player down with an injury now. As we sit here, the Premier League table looks like this. Spurs on top, Liverpool second, City and Arsenal third and fourth, Villa in fifth, Newcastle up to sixth place, Brighton seventh, West Ham eighth, Crystal Palace ninth, and just about making their way into the top half of the table is Manchester United in 10th position. Fury or Usyk? I want Usyk to win, let me make that point very clear, but I think Fury should win. But, you know, you're talking about two men who've never lost a professional fight, so... Watching you on TikTok just feels wrong. You got to come across to us, got to come across TikTok and join us for the Anfield Agenda live stream on YouTube. It's so much more fun. What's the score? Exactly as it shows on the screen, 2-1. Brighton making a change now. Igor Julio off, Jean-Paul Van Heck on. Or Van Hecke.
It went off Igor, was it?
Yeah. And not Super Crow or Igor Bishkan used to be atrocious. Not that one. Someone's saying Fury fight off. How could it be off already? You haven't even got a date sorted yet. And he still has to fight. What's his face? Unless that one's off, is it? I've no interest in the Ngannou fight, to be honest. Brighton knocking the ball around at the back. Liverpool pressing. Again, Brighton have it in their possession inside their own penalty area. They go long. Matip wins the header. Second ball drops to McAllister. Oh, love that. Look at that from Gravenberch. Little Cruyff turn. Gets chopped down by Baleba. Free kick to Liverpool. Well done, Ryan Gravenberch. Tidy bit of play, that. Liverpool get on with it quickly with the free kick. Trent now in possession. McAllister, he beats the press. Well done, Alexis. Out right side to Mo. Mo back to Alexis. Head up. Ball across. Drilled in. Couple of ricochets. Darwin. Back to Mo. Come on, boys. Mo back to Trent. Mo tries to cut inside. Matoma then, he just shit the bed. Did you see that? Matoma got the ball, he seen Trent and he got scared. So he just gave the ball to Trent to save time. Liverpool player again dragged down in midfield. Referee plays an advantage. Ball slipped into Gravenberch. Another Cruyff turn. Strike! Oh, little tiddler. Didn't quite get the contact on it and the keeper saves it. Great footwork again by Ryan Gravenberch inside the Brighton penalty area. Ball's played into him by Dominic Szoboszlai. Lovely little Cruyff turn. Spins onto his left foot. Gets a shot away, but not enough power behind it, and it's easy for the Brighton keeper. Matoma ghosted. See? And everybody was worried. Everybody was saying, oh, Trent's going to be on toast. Oh, I've been crying with Matoma all night. I've been... And then Trent's just got this. Salah now. Go on, Mo. Still Mo. Penalty area, right hand side. Craig, you're 20 seconds slower. That's what she said. I know, mate. We've covered my TV topic 500 times. Everybody get onto Sky and tell them to make the streaming product quicker. I think United will make a top 4. No. They look a long way from it at the minute. But they do have a £46 million goalkeeper, though. McAllister. Salah. I don't know who he was trying to pick out there, but Brighton back in possession. 65 minutes on the clock. Come on, boys. Come on. Look at that again from Trent, you delicious little fella. Brighton tried to play a ball to get Matoma in. Trent goes full on. Mr. Miyagi, Daniel LaRusso. Karate kick mid-air. Gets a touch on it to keep it away. And then Verge comes across and finishes the clearance. Look at that. Sweep the leg, Trent. Sweep the leg. Beautiful. Trent summoning his inner Bobby Firmino for that one. Referee gets the yellow card out. Here, I think, to Szoboszlai. Yeah, for a late challenge. It's funny that March didn't get a booking, though, or sending off, but Dominic Szoboszlai falls into him and gets a yellow. That's what competition with Joe Gomez does to Trent, said Callum. Thank you for your comment, Callum. Oh, into the final quarter at the Amex. It's still Brighton 1, Liverpool 2.
Just me, or does it feel like it should have nearly over this stage?
Yeah, I mean, whenever we have a 1-goal lead, it feels like the clock goes backwards at points. Szoboszlai to Diaz. Oh, not great. Strike across the front of goal. High and wide from Lucho. And it'll be a Brighton goal kick. Good play, though. Dom's starting to pull a few strings there. What are we saying, TikTok? Who'll be your man of the match so far? Let us know in the comments. Trent, ball in field. Do you know what? We should really save time. And Howard Webb should just get his own office. The apology office at Kirby. Because, again, I can't get over what James Pearce and David Lynch said about that should have been a red. And we didn't even see a yellow for it. So, yes, I'm very interested to hear what the boys on Ref Watch have to say about this one again. Because if our boys fart and the wind blows it in the wrong direction, it's a yellow and a red. Brighton in possession, left-hand side, just inside their own half. Matoma. Ball played in field. Oh, Matoma. Strike, blocked. Just kick the damn thing out. That's it, Trent. Boot it through. That was close. People saying potential pen. That was way too short a distance. Look at the iPad out already. Look, where's our pen? We want a pen. Give us a pen. Again, double ricochets, boys. Come on. Let's have a look at the incident. So Matoma steps in, strike, nah. Goes off Verge's leg and hits his arm. You don't get pens for them. We don't get pens for them in football, gents. The rules are if it comes off the leg and hits the arm. Oh, De Zerbi's coming across to get a speaking to. Oh, Anthony Taylor's got the yellow out of his pocket for De Zerbi, who goes in the book. 100 grand fine on the way, remember. If you say 100 grand fine. Oh, he's still going. He's still going. The rules are very clear, by the way, on this. If it comes up off the leg and hits the arm, it's not a penalty. Klopp's coming in to try and give him a hug to calm him down, but De Zerbi's... I don't know, De Zerbi ain't happy. Allison comes out, gets two strong hands on the corner. Salah now. Brighton forced backwards all the way back to Verbruggen. I mean, it was never a penalty. I don't even... You know, it hit his leg, then his arm. The rules are very clear on that. Ryan and Dominic are brilliant. Love our midfield, said In Gear Driving School, RSA approved instructors. I forgot if your name's Dave or... I keep forgetting, mate. Sorry. Gary, Dave, Matt, Brian. My apologies. But either way, thank you for your comment. And they are brilliant. You're right. I don't know this officially, but looking at De Zerbi, I'd be 87.3% sure he uses a Manscaped product. Look at him, he's so clean cut, you know. He definitely uses our discount code, Anfield20, for 20% off and free shipping. I heard De Zerbi loves a bit of free shipping. Beard hedger all the way for him. Look at it, it's a beautifully manicured beard he has, so I've no doubt he's a fan of Manscaped. Who wouldn't be? Ebu time. Here we go. Oh, look, there's me in blue behind Ebu. Pair of sunglasses on. Enjoying the game. Ebu is coming on to replace Joel Matip. Well done, Joel. He's being replaced by Ibrahim Kanate. $18 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Again, if you are enjoying the stream, my friends, please do hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to drop a like as well. Matoma now to Solly March. Shouldn't be on the fucking pitch. Or was it Pascal Gross? Either way, just send March off. Salah tries the ball over the top for Darwin. Darwin puts the pressure on Verbruggen. Verbruggen presses, passes it out to Dunk. Team news is in, by the way, for the Arsenal team news. It's Raya in goal, then White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Rice, Jorginho, Odegaard, Trossard, Jesus and Nketiah. That is the starting 11 for Mikel Arteta's side. Thank you for that, Mark. Don't forget, once we do our match reaction, we're going straight over the top of the league for a watch-along of Arsenal Manchester City. You can subscribe to Top of the League by clicking the link at the top of the chat. Or going across into the description of the stream, you'll see a link there as well. Salah now turns backwards to Trent. McAllister. Balls to the line to Lucho. Lucho out left side to Ryan Gravenberch. Robertson. Cross in from Robertson. Darwin, unlucky. Just couldn't get over the top of it with his header. He's leaning back and it goes over Verbruggen's crossbar for a goal kick. Lovely moment as well from the West Ham goalkeeper Areola walking out with his mascot. His mascot's obviously in the autism spectrum because he has ear defenders on. And big legend as well, Areola walked out with him with ear protectors on or ear defenders on. So well done, Areola. Lovely little touch. And as a father of an autistic son who wears ear defenders at times, I know that'll be much appreciated as well, and it would have made the young man feel a lot more calm. So well done, Areola. Not the first footballer to do it, but a lovely touch nonetheless. Right, 15 minutes to go at the Amex. It's still Brighton 1, Liverpool 2. Craig, your prediction was a 2-1 Liverpool win. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Do you know, it's the one thing, Connor, I never bet on, is score results.
It's too volatile.
But I've gotten loads of them right over the last year. The Manchester City 115 charges, Abu Dhabi Creative Accountancy, we've definitely done nothing wrong, FC. Starting 11 looks like this. It's Ederson, Walker, Diaz, Ake, Gvardiol, Kovacic, Lewis, Bernardo, Foden, Alvarez, and your man that doesn't score anymore, Haaland.
Seems to win this 3-1 again after going 1-0 down.
I mean, it's the Liverpool way, Connor. Oh, the nerves are kicking in. TikTok, how are we feeling? We good? If you are new to TikTok, by the way, if you're new to Anfield Agenda, please do hit that follow button on there. We'll be doing watch-alongs of all the games. We're streaming them on there with you guys as well, and on here on YouTube. Yes, no Saka is even on the bench. No, he doesn't even make the bench today, so no Saka for Arsenal. The bench is Ramsdale, Tomiyasu, Kiwior, Partey, Smith Rowe, Vieira, Nelson, Martinelli, and Havertz. So yes, not even fit enough to make the bench today. Manchester City's bench: Ortega, Phillips, Stones, Grealish, Doku, Gomez, Akanji, Nunez, and Bob. I'm not joking. B-O-B-B. Brighton on the attack, cross, over hit, over the bar, goes through all the way on the far side, Liverpool ball.
Joe Gomez is coming on a sec.
I love you, Craig. Thank you, Mum. Appreciate you, mate. Thank you. What is your man at with that hairdo, honestly? The Morticia Adams little patch on the side of his head. As soon as anyone says Bob to me, that Airplane song with Hayley Williams comes into my head. We can see the aeroplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. I can really use a wish right now. Wasn't your man called Bob in that?
B.O.B.
There you go, Bob. Free kick to Brighton, and I think they bought that free kick, by the way. It's one of them, he plays the ball through the middle of our players and jumps in. He bought that free kick. Right, 77 minutes. Got to keep defending, boys. Come on. Again, Brighton dangerous from set pieces. Just Salah in the wall. Liverpool defending halfway between the 6-yard box and the penalty spot. Cross in, and it's in the goal. Fuck's sake. 2-2. So easy. Dunk. Just so easy. This is what happens when you're marking zonally. Nobody's picking anybody up. It's played in and he just runs in, it bounces off his knee and it's in the goal and it's 2-2. All that hard work undone again. Because we can't defend. And a free kick that they bought as well. Definitely onside. That's just terrible. Terrible defending. We can't defend. We can't defend. And it's Desmond. For fuck's sake. Look at it. They all just let it go through. Robbo, you lazy shy. Throw a leg at it, you clown. Dickhead. Dickhead. Stands there, lets the ball. Looks at it. Looks at it. For fuck's sake. That's shocking from Robbo. Shocking. He was so scared that he was going to score an own goal that he pulls away from it. Cowardly act. Not good enough, Robbo. Gomez on for Trent, by the way. Alan gifting 5 membership. Thank you, Alan Major Banks. Appreciate you. That's fuck's sake. Teams don't even have to work to score against us. Gomez now. Liverpool throw in right side. It's just not good enough. 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Actually. Matoma now, Brighton with their heads up. It's just so frustrating because we gave away a needlessly cheap free kick, whereas one of those where we 2 defenders and March jumps in through the middle of them and he goes down, ref gives a free. And then from that, they've another one in the exact same spot now. Exact same area, and I mean exact same area. I don't think he touched them, by the way, there. I think he tripped his own heels. And the ref, once again, has bought another one. Again, look at all this taken. How long is the ref dragging this out for? Right, finally we get this free kick taken. Drills it straight at Salah and it goes behind for a corner. 8 minutes to go. You do realise we've banned every fake score, by the way. It just takes a few seconds. People moaning at us. We've banned them all, but it takes a couple of seconds. Gravenberg to Salah. Salah plays the ball looking for Dom. Can't get a touch on it. Come on, boys. 7.5 plus stoppage time. Let's go. Game's a bit stretched now. A bit of space popping up around the pitch. Brighton have it right hand side. 7 minutes to go. Oh my God, they should have scored. Thankfully they missed. We can't defend. Lads, I'm going to say it again. We can't defend. We can't. Simple ball, right side, plays across. João Pedro's on his own. About 10 yards out, on his own. And thankfully for us, he leans back and skies it. That should have been 3-2 Brighton. Our defence is a shambles. A shambles. I'm embarrassed that they're professional defenders and they can't defend. Fuck me. Darwin now needs support. Soboslai to McAllister. Ref gets in the way. Robertson, 6 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Liverpool throwing on the far side. Konate. Maka too slow, can't defend, big gap in the middle, said KF, thank you for your super chat. We're just defensively not good enough. And it's just so frustrating. You score 2 goals away from home, you should be able to win the game. You should see it through. But yet again, our lads have to score 3s and 4s to win a game of football. Because we can't defend. Matoma, oh, he's done Gomez that time. Matoma now. Cuts inside. Yes, Joe. Joe has to take a yellow there. Has to. He has to stop Matoma there. He took him for the team there, Gomez. Matoma skinned him. Then Gomez tries to get back at him. He has to pull him down. That was the correct decision for Gomez in that position. He had to do it. Another free kick to Brighton though in a dangerous area. Oh, fucking hell. Again, how long is the ref letting all these things take? Another ball in from Brighton to the far post. Welbeck gets a touch, but it goes behind, goal kick. Allison tries to go quickly, but Brighton have 3 men back on Mo, and it's back with Verbruggen. He plays it out right side. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Come on, boys. Big push. 3.5 plus stoppage time to go. Come on. Gomez. Back to Allison. McAllister to Konate. It's a pass to nobody there for me, Boo. It's in between McAllister and Salah. Brighton keeper launches it long again. Van Dijk wins the header upfield. Brighton get there once again ahead of our boys. Keep the ball in on this near side. It's at times like this again where you look back to that non-red card in the first half and ask, why? But also, why can't we defend? Gravenberch, and of course he hit the bar as well, unfortunately, earlier on. Robbo to Diaz. Come on. Robbo. Diaz, strike. No, nowhere near. Apparently West Ham have equalised in that one. It's West Ham 2, Newcastle 2 in that game. João Pedro coming off for Brighton as they make a change with 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. I mean, I don't know what Lucho was doing with that shot, by the way. It was nowhere near goal. Come on, boys. Come on. Salah. To Szoboszlai. Back to Salah. Strike. It's blocked. How many times does Salah have shots blocked? Fuck's sake. 90 seconds plus stoppage time to go. Ball over the top from Brighton. Goes all the way through to Allison. Roll it out to Ibu. McAllister. Come on, boys. Robbo. Back to McAllister. Out left side again to Lucho. Come on, boys. Szoboszlai, McAllister, again back out left side. 30 seconds of normal time to go and we're playing like we've got all day here. Come on! McAllister's foul. Jeez, lads, hurry it up! Ball into Darwin. Darwin out to Van Dijk. Nice ball into the left channel to Robertson. His ball across, dealt with by Dunk. Fuck's sake. Come on, boys. Gravenberch. Again, his ball's intercepted. Come on, boys. 4 minutes added on with the referee. Which seems bullshit, but... Robbo. Oh, Robbo, what the... Almost had one of the 4 minutes. We've a throw in here on the right side. Come on, boys. Come on. Canade to Verge. Gomez. Back to Allison. Van Dijk. Canade. Brighton with everybody back behind the ball. Darwin. To the right channel to Mo. Oh, fuck's sake. Mo, what? You just forgot the ball, dude. Do you know what? Our players never win us enough corners, by the way, when they get into those one-on-one situations. Great tackle by Gomez. Gravenberch. To Salah. Still Salah. Ball across. Nobody there! McAllister. I don't know what you're trying, mate, but that's a woeful shot. It's back to Gomez. Come on, the fuck. Soboslai. Come on, boys. No! Ball over the top, straight through to Verbruggen. Allison comes out, clears his lines, puts it out for a throw into Brighton. Referee's stopping for something, I don't know what. Brighton player down, I don't know what for. So we should have about 90 seconds left. Oh look, he's magically back to his feet, for God's sake. Ref, again, what are they doing? Like, can we get on with the damn game? Gravenberch. Free kick to Liverpool. Which we... Oh, fuck off, ref. A yard, you little bald mong! Ref, we're trying to take a quick free at the end of the game and Taylor won't let us do it. Oh, we waste that. We play a free kick and we're fouling before we've even balls gone into the box. Not good enough. It's all over. Finishes 2-2 at the Amex. Somehow we managed to snatch a draw from the jaws of victory. And again, we've got left with a lot of frustration. Liverpool did the hard part, came back from a goal down to go 2-1 up. A brace from Mohamed Salah, one from the penalty spot, one with his left foot into the bottom corner. And then Andy Robertson is too scared to throw his foot at the ball and allows it to go through, and Brighton get a simple equaliser. And again, a great opportunity to lay down a marker before the game at the Emirates today. And what do? What we always do. Flatter to deceive. Defence is a shambles. And I mean is a shambles. Because that from Robertson was just, honestly, cowardly is the only word I can think of. It's so feckin' annoying. And also, Brighton should have been down to 10 men. But again, the rules don't apply when we play. Unless it's our boys, in which case the red cards come out like confetti. But it is what it is. The finishes at the Amex. Liverpool 2, Brighton 2. And now all eyes are going to be on the Emirates for the game at Manchester City. I'm going to go do my match reaction. I'll see you guys hopefully at 4:25 on top of the league if I don't see you in 2 minutes. But don't go anywhere. Match reactions pinned to the top of the live chat. I'll see you guys over there in 2 seconds. Thank you to you guys on TikTok as always. Going to say goodbye to you. And to you guys for watching. Thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped. Don't forget you can get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com with our discount code Anfield20. Frustration, but we'll see you for